Hi everyone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another stream. We're back tonight once again with the Arthur Leclerc career mode, the second to last day of the Arthur Leclerc career mode from the prologue, at least anyway. Because tomorrow, we're going to have the final two rounds of the season. We've got Belgium and Zandvoort tonight, and then tomorrow, we're going to have the final two rounds in Monza and in Abu Dhabi. And that's the prologue done. That'll be the prologue completely done and finished after that. So, yeah. We are leading the championship for the first time this season as well. We now lead it by 3 points to Jehan Daravala. We've had a great last few races. We've got a good few results. Still waiting for that second win, though. We've only got one win so far this season in the sprint race in Imola. It's the only win we got so far, but we've got a lot of podiums. And that consistency is definitely helping us towards the top step of the championship right now. And hopefully, today and tomorrow, we can try and wrap that up and we'll be F2 champions ready for our F1 career with Arthur. Yes, it was the Aston Martin merch. I'm sorry those who vote otherwise. K. Greg went ambitious going Williams. I'm not gonna lie, we wore the Williams shirt on Monday, so that was ambitious. Bro expects me to do washing every day, apparently. Gregor coming with that 7-month resub as well at the start of the stream. Appreciate that, Gregor. Thank you very much, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, get the slow spin chat to welcome Gregor into Vince Fan for the 7 months as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Happy birthday, Kate. Coming to good as well. Hope you have a good birthday so far. Could have won a Rebel top, whatever. Maybe tomorrow, Jake. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Depends what the wardrobe offers me tomorrow. I don't really decide what I kind of put on. I just see what's in the wardrobe and just take it. There was a few options, but I just kind of feel like wearing what I want to wear, so. Jake versus Logan Paul. I did see something about that. I don't think it's going to be against each other. I think they'll probably just be on the same card, but just fighting against other people, probably. I think they're trying to market that bit of false advertisement there, I'd say. I'd be very, very surprised if that was to occur. It's a reality TV show. I mean, there you go. There you go. They try and trick people into thinking that so they get that media attention. It works all the time. 362 points left, Jake. Oh, buddy, you better start saving. You're gonna dip into that pension soon. I just got my points back for the prediction somehow, even though I didn't guess it back. I don't know how. Unless you did guess Aston Martin, but I'm not sure. I have no idea. How do people celebrate birthdays? Never really celebrated before. On my birthday, I went out drinking. Because it was 18 for me, but in America, it's obviously 21, isn't it? So, go out for dinner, maybe. Maybe spend some time with friends or family or something. I don't know. I don't really do massive things for my birthday anyway. I think the last time I actually went out for my birthday was a good while ago. I just think, oh, cool. I'm a day older than I was yesterday. I don't feel like I'm a year older. I just feel like I'm a day older. That's it. So I just kind of live as normal, basically. Do you have a leaderboard for channel points to the Creator Dash? No, I don't think there is one. I don't think you can do that. That is a good idea, though, to be fair. That'd be a pretty cool thing to see. How many, like, the leaders in channel points and stuff. That'd be a really good idea. You should propose that to Twitch. Birthdays are overrated. Honestly, I'm not really a big celebrator of birthdays. Maybe I'll go out for dinner or something like that, but I don't do much else. I'm pretty sure in the last 2 or 3 years, I'm pretty sure I just streamed my birthday as normal. What's up with Twitch telling me I lose a badge if I don't gift a sub, honestly? You lose a badge if you don't gift a sub? How does that work? That don't make any sense. My sub will be remembered tomorrow. I hope so, Root. I hope so. You stop counting on 24 when your insurance goes down? Yeah. Honestly, to be fair, like, when I turned 18 and for the first few years after that, all I was thinking about was, like, my car insurance going down. Because it was so expensive my first year. I think, so my first car was a Mini Cooper. And I had to pay £2,000 for my first year of insurance, which was crazy. I couldn't afford it outright, so I just ended up doing monthly. And that was like 200 and something pound a month. I can't remember exactly how much it was, but yeah, I ended up doing it monthly because I couldn't afford the outright £2,000. So yeah, it wasn't fun. After the first couple of years, though, it went down to like 800. So getting through the first couple of years is just, yeah, pretty painful. My first year was 2 counter 002 plate Clio. That's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. It's still a problem these days as well. Anyone who passes their test, no matter what car you have, you're always going to get a high insurance price the first year or two. It's insane. Absolutely insane. I now have a BMW 3 Series, and I paid $700 this year, I think. Something like that. It should go down a bit more, obviously, because I'm on the next time round, too. My last birthday was horrible. My friend told me teacher it was my birthday and tried to get him to sing happy birthday to me. So when I was in Canada a few months ago, Dana's friends, because it was my first time meeting them, they decided to prank me, and they set it up like it was my birthday, and they all came out with a cake singing happy birthday to me, and it wasn't my birthday. My birthday was 5 months before that. It was the worst experience ever. I don't know why they did that. It was my first time ever meeting them, and I never want to see them again. I'm looking at CIB's insurance by 3 to 5. That's fucking ridiculous, Rude. 3K for insurance is mental.
Big 50 months.
Absolutely mental.
Well with you, Vince.
I still play at 300 a month. Well, to be fair, it's a Tesla now, isn't it? So, oh, hello. Numpty coming with a 50-month resub as well. Thank you much, Numpty, for the 50 months. Halfway to 100. You love to see it. Thank you much, Numpty, for the 50 months, buddy. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get the Spin chat to welcome Numpty into the Vince fam for the 50 months as well. I appreciate it, dude. My birthday last year, I was still owed a meal that my parents never got around to finding time. So this year, they owe you 2. Lunch and dinner is what I'm hearing. Black box will be like 1700 to 2100. Dude, I hate the whole black box thing. And the thing is, sometimes the black box, you can actually, in the second year, end up paying the same sort of price you would anyway for the first year. Because obviously, you know, if you don't do the right, you know, if you go a little bit too fast in the 30 or whatever, or if you use roads that you shouldn't, they track it and stuff, like, it genuinely can just cause more problems than, you know, without a black box. So, I hate the whole idea of being restricted and stuff on it, so... Black boxes suck. I hate them. Get a picture now. You're welcome, Nico. You're welcome. I'll be your personal advisor. Referee, my first game, it ended 15-0. Jesus Christ. Whitewash. What's this, 1500? Was that with or without a black box? Never had a black box? Me neither. Me neither. So when I had my Mini, if I had gone with a black box on that, it would have cost me 1200, I think it was. About £800 cheaper. But... I just hate the restriction of it. It kind of felt like you were just being followed, you know? The thought of it was horrible. I didn't like it at all. I got the score knocked down for long journeys. They're ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely insane. With a black box is 1500? Fuck. It's insane, man, honestly. It's absolutely insane. Once you get for the first couple of years, like I say, you'll be perfectly fine. It's much more affordable, but Yeah, the first 2 years is insane. Absolutely insane. Was going 8 on the highway my first day alone? Yeah, I probably was doing something similar, to be fair. Jam coming in with the 11th-month resub as well. 1 month to a year. Let's go, Jam. 1 month to that entire 12 months. You'll love to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's lose spin chats. Welcome, Jam, into Vince fan for the 11 months as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, man. Yeah, I would do the same, Jake. I would do the exact same. It's so restrictive. So restrictive. They make you pay to use something you bought. Yeah. Literally. It was, yeah, I hate the idea. Hate it. Absolutely despise it. But, yeah, life is much better without it, for sure. Much better. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, should we get cracking for the Belgian Grand Prix? So, this is how the championship is shaping up as we head into the final 4 rounds of the season. So, we do lead the championship for the first time this season. We hold that lovely, precious P1 as we head into the final 4 with Daruvla only 3 points behind us now. Very close between the top 3. And you can see Theo Porsche there, 26 points off from us. He's had a couple of bad races there and has dropped off quite a bit. Obviously, Daravala and Porsche were scrapping quite hard for that top spot throughout most of the season. But we kept it consistent. We kept our noses clean. We've been cruising up the field. And here we are now leading the championship by those vital 3 points to Daravala. And hopefully in Belgium today, we can try and, maintain that. That'd be nice. 15 minutes of yap is crazy. That's what we do usually. We usually just kind of talk for the first 10 minutes, catch up with each other, and then we get into it. That's the way we do around here. That's how we do it. But yeah, Theo Porsche right now, 26 points for us, off of us in 3rd place there. Frederick Vesti in 4th, 65 behind. So I'm pretty sure at this point, I think it's safe to say top 3 is pretty much secured at this point. We've got Dennis Harger in 5th, Victor Martin in 6th, Jack Doohan and Ayumu Awasa all in the top 8 right now as well. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that top 3 should be pretty locked in at this point, I'd say. We're 65 points up on Vesti. He would need a couple of massive races, and we need a couple of very bad races in order for us to bottle that top 3, essentially. But yeah, I would say anyone in that top 3 definitely has a chance to win this championship. We've got to be on our toes and make sure we do just that. So, yeah, right. Let's head to practice. Let's get going. I believe it was raining for practice as well, right? What up, mate? How's it going, mate? The way you say Daravala is so funny. Daravala, Daruvula, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty sure I just randomly say it in both ways. Sometimes I'll say Daravala, sometimes I'll say Daruvula. I don't know what the actual method or what the actual pronunciation is, but I'll probably just stick to that, I'll be honest. Daruvula? I'll try and remember that. I'll try. My brain likes to vary it up sometimes, Thoughts on Lewis bidding at Ferrari? I mean, he did that in pre-season testing with Mercedes and McLaren, didn't he? And I'd say that worked out quite nicely, so, maybe he just knows what to do. He knows the maximum limit of the car now. Right, Belgium loaded up. Wings are obviously at 13.5. They're quite low downforce around here. Right, so it is going to be raining for, I'm pretty sure, the entirety of this practice session. It's also going to rain in the sprint race as well. We'll have a look and see if that rain's going to last the entire time or just a little bit. I think it's going to stay wet the entirety of practice, annoyingly. Feature race-wise, starts off dry. After 10 minutes, starts raining. So probably going to be starting on the softs or super softs. What is it around here? Softs. I think we might start on the soft tires and maybe switch to the wets after that. Obviously, it's a very long lap round here. I'm not too sure exactly how many laps we do in the sprint race. I think it'd be like 8 or 9. So, yeah, we've got to make sure we're on point with our decisions, basically. Hating on City for no reason. Hating them because of 115, probably. Best track of all time. I love Spa. By far my favorite track as well. Right, let's go and do some wet practice then, shall we? We'll start off with... I would like to race strategy in the dry, but I don't think we can really do it because of the wet. So, we'll do time management for now. See how we go with that.
That's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
R12 base. I've got the R9. I do want the R12, though. I think if I do upgrade my wheelbase, it probably will be to an R12. And I'll be happy with that for a while longer. Setup? What do you mean setup? My car setup? I've already put it on if that's what you're asking. I didn't forget it. City apologist is crazy. I mean, obviously, he's just a City fan, right? Obviously, just a City fan. Who do I support? In football or F1? Pretty confident with manual gears and everything now. Would you recommend doing time trials for each track and getting so much for each one? Yes. I mean, you should do that from the off, really. The best way to practice, in my opinion, is just sitting down with one track, getting a setup on, and just pumping out a few laps around there. Ideally on a track you feel comfortable on, really, but... What up, Paddock? Villa rejects 60 million from Arsenal is crazy. I mean, he's their starting striker, really, isn't he? He's their star striker, starting striker, everything. He's a very key player for them. I did see also that John Duran was in talks with Saudi Arabia, right? Honestly, I would rather maybe go for John Duran if he's a better price than Watkins. I don't know how much the fee is for him to go there, but I think John Duran deserves a lot more game time. And I think he'd do really good at someone like us, so... Thoughts on Arsenal's red card decision? The right decision was made in the end. Wasn't at the start, but the rescinding was the right decision. Ordered the R12 in Chaos, but the delivery time is absolutely awful from Moza. Yeah, that's the one downside, because obviously, if you didn't know, Moza are based in China. So anytime you order directly from them, it takes a good long time to get to you. You're better off maybe having a look at some of their distributors in England instead. There's quite a few stores that sell Moza stuff in the UK, so you'd get them delivered a lot quicker if you go through them. Duran's a Chicharito with long shots and the physicality as well. He's a very physical striker too. I think he's like a very well-rounded striker, which is not something you can really say about a lot of strikers. His technique is unreal too. To be fair, it's not heavy range just yet. It's just a bit light. But still causing us a nice slip on slides. Well, Dutchy. Well, Daniel. Oh, wow, that's still quite deep in turn one. Struggling a bit with the weather so far. Exactly, Root. Exactly. It loves to absolutely twat the ball. That's a big old lift throw, Rouge. It is played both F1 and football. F1, I'm a Verstappen fan. In football, I'm an Arsenal fan. You have to get very young in the brakes in these conditions. Got purple first sector to get us going, though. Will Ferrari be a better team with Lewis now? Definitely more competitive. I mean, I do like Carlos, but... yeah, I think it's fair to say that Ferrari have two very good drivers in their team. I do think Carlos still deserved a good seat, though. I think him taking so long to make up his mind kind of cost him a good seat in the end, really. My God, look at the delta right now, 4.3 seconds. I mean, the tire wear is terrible, but... typical F2 cars, I guess. Do you think Lewis looks good in red? Definitely. It's already starting to suit him. How do you read and drive at the same time? It's all pre-recorded. Everything you see right now, pre-recorded. I just go on camera, look at the screen, turn my wheel a little bit to make it look like it's in real time. It's all fake. It's all a myth. Been doing this for 3 years, and no one's caught onto it yet. 6 seconds up on the delta. Mad. P1. Do you think Haas will be competitive next year? I actually think they could be a pretty strong midfield candidate. I'm a little bit unsure about their driver lineup. Obviously, they got a rookie with Ollie Behrman. They've got Ocon, who I'm personally not a massive fan of. I don't think their lineup is as good as it was last year, but I do think they can provide a good car for them. So we'll see. We will see. Haas will outscore Mercedes? Imagine, though. Imagine that actually happens. Would you rather own a Porsche 911 GT RS or an F2 car that never degrades? Probably a Porsche. F2 cars aren't road legal. Can only use it on a track.
Not to mention recharging the battery.
Is 133 good for Bahrain? 131.3, sorry. What's my PB? I think my PB is like a 27? Something? Can't quite remember. I'm honestly not too sure what a lap time is around Bahrain. It's been a long time since I've done it. If the car's anything like the back end of last year, they're in for a good run, for sure. But like I say, I mean, Hulkenberg and K-Mag were actually pretty solid last year. I think in 2023, K-Mag struggled quite a lot, and Hulk was doing quite well. But 2024, K-Mag bounced back very nicely. So yeah, I don't think Ocon and Behrman is quite as good as Hulkenberg and K-Mag, but I still think they'll score some good points here and there. Provided the car is as good as it looks like it's going to be, so. They just need to get a simulator. That's the one thing that really is holding Haas back right now is a simulator. They're so far behind in terms of their facilities and stuff. They really need to get a sim. The way they talk about it right now, it sounds like they got a G29 set up for F122 or something. You are using the Haas simulator? Exactly. Exactly. They don't have a sim? No, Jet, they don't. I believe that's part of, like, what Toyota are trying to do. Yeah, this tire wear's stinky. Hey, rain ending soon. Maybe we'll try and do some race strat in the mediums. But I believe that's part of, like, the agreement between Toyota and Haas. I believe Toyota said they're going to help them build a simulator and stuff for this season, so... They're going to upgrade from F124 to ACC, probably. Cake coming with that gifted sub to Root as well. Thank you much, Cake, for that gifted sub. Appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, get a spin chat to welcome Root into Spam on behalf of Cake. Appreciate that, Cake. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Does this game have F1 cars with the V12? No. Just the modern day hybrid V6s. If you do want to play with other types of cars, though, you can... Well, I don't know if you can still buy F1 2020, but... Maybe you can find it in a second-hand store or something. But you can buy F1 2020 and play with them on that as well. F1 23 is better than 22 and 24, for sure. Definitely. Giving Vince my money, giving my money on my birthday. I know how to win around here, Cake. That was way too wide there. Alright, let's head to the pits, because tyre wear is pretty shambolic. And honestly, our wet running is actually pretty good as well, so... She doesn't know how to do that. Go to a store, find something you think, oh, that looks nice, I'd like that, and just buy it. Unless you like nothing. Then you're an outright pessimist, but... Swada didn't know that? Yeah. Yeah, the entirety of Haas's time in F1, they've not had a simulator. It's, yeah. It's not good, especially if you want to be a top team in F1. I was reluctant to buy F1 24, but gave in yesterday with the discount. To be fair, I mean, it probably is the lowest the game will ever be. It's, I mean, I can't even say I'm surprised it's that low. It was such a flop this year. It really, really was. The game was a big flop. They had to get their sales up somehow ready for F25, so... Yep. Exactly, Nico. Exactly. No worries, Red Death. Alright, we're going to skip a little bit of time. Get the track cleared up from all the wet stuff. And then we'll go out on some dry tyres. And do a bit of proper practice. Maybe go to like a clothes store or something, Cake. Look for a nice t-shirt or something. Maybe go thrifting. Dana's great with that sort of stuff. Maybe you can try and get some advice from Dana on how to thrift and things. What club do I support in football? I'm a Arsenal fan. Yeah, we are much quicker than these guys in the wet right now. Okay, let's skip a little bit of time. Let's get some dry weather rolling. And then we'll see how the times are there. But I do feel like I'm going to up the air quite a bit today. I'm not too sure what we're on after Hungary. I think it was like 103 or something, 104. Everyone's still on wet tires so far. Been having it rough the last few years? Yep. And I'll keep on my delusion going. Is there any difference between the two? What do you mean, sorry? Between F1 23 and 24? What do you mean? Arsenal's good, but Liverpool? Liverpool win the league this year. No doubt. There we go. Starting to see some medium tyres used. Liverpool win the league this year. Every time Liverpool, like, fumble a weekend, we also fumble as well. So we just don't gain anything. Every single time Liverpool finally drop points, we end up dropping points as well. It's so annoying.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
But then, we don't have an out-and-out striker. Our wingers are... Bukayo Saka's our only good winger, and he's injured. And that says a lot, so... When Bukayo Saka is Raheem Sterling, you know you're in trouble. So, yeah, we got some... Got a few improvements to do, really. Oh, difference between 23 and 24. You'll find the handling model of 24 is a lot sharper. It turns in a lot more. You turn the steering wheel a tiny bit, and the car just fully pulls into the corner. It's, it feels lighter. Like, the weight transfer is a lot lighter in this game compared to 23. And obviously the battery as well, the ERS upgrades and stuff are different too. Well, Soccer again, mate. Alfonso? Yeah, we've already been through it, Messi. We have already been through it. Hello from Germany. Hello from the UK.
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre.
Really, Jam? Wow. That's just kind of weird to think about. Can you not win the championship this year? Finish second or something. That's a wild start though. Have you tried a VR F1? No. I don't have a VR headset, nor do I really want one. .9 for Derabala. The medium tires. The tires are still sliding around like crazy. Give me tire temp. Give me tire temp. Oh, yellow flags. Someone spun. No way someone spun in practice. We never see that. Who is that? Who spins? You? No, not you. Who spins? You. Who are you? What are you doing over here? Oh, they locked up. I never see them do that in practice. What? I wish we saw that more. AI making mistakes in practice. I mean, let's be honest. You see more mistakes in practice than you do in qualifying the race, so... I'd like to see that more. Strolled it? Yep. I need to go out the gravel, though. How do you think Lewis would do in a Ferrari? I think the first year will be a little bit tricky. But I think 2026 will be kind of his focus point, really. With the new regulations and stuff. But I think the first year, adapting to the new car, adapting to a new team, will be a little bit overwhelming at first. But yeah, I think once he's got through that first season, getting some of those early season blues out the way,
Alpine, or I crawl up in a ball and
he'll be
cry
alright. Alpine, I crawl up in a ball and cry myself to sleep. We could be going to Alpine, to be fair. We could be. Who knows? Come on, they watched the 59-month resub, dude. I appreciate that, man. Ladies and gentlemen, get us a spin chat. It's welcome quite into Vince after 59. Hope you're good, man. Appreciate it. Purple first sector. Yeah, track's getting quicker now. Track's getting much quicker. Reckon you could drive a real one? What, a real F2 car? Easily. Never driven a Formula car in my life. Guarantee I can get into it and win the championship. 2.7 from Behrman. Signed Duran a couple weeks later to get Franco a 5-year deal as a third driver. And then let's not forget, ever since he signed, they've posted nothing of Jack Doohan and everything about Colapinto. I don't know what it is, but Alpine's treatment of drivers is just horrendous. It really is. You've never driven a Formula car? No. When would I have driven a Formula car? I think Colapinto is better than Duan. I agree. I think Colapinto is a better driver than Duan as well. But that doesn't mean they're still not treating their drivers like shit. I mean, they treated Ocon like shit, and now they're treating Jack Duan like shit as well. I don't know what it is. They can't seem to just have good morals with their drivers. Yeah, we are much faster than the AI right now. Much, much faster. Opinions on Lewis' crash today? He had the same sort of incident when he joined Mercedes. Had the same sort of incident when he joined McLaren. And I'd say that both of those worked out quite well, so. Number 8 coming soon. What up, Damon? Alpine hate anyone that's not French and not driver 1. Basically. That's the feeling I was getting to. But they love Colapinto right now, though. Do you reckon he tried to find the limit of the car? Probably. I mean, that's the whole point of testing, right? Is to really understand where the car's limits are. I think it's safe to say he probably knows what that limit is now. Yeah, track's getting faster and faster. And our tires are warm as well now, which is good, so... Contributing nicely to, some good lap times. Absolutely love this track, man. Spa is such a beautiful track. Fun to drive, beautiful scenery. Great racing around here as well. Lots of overtaking opportunities. Variety in corners. It's just such a perfect track. I can't believe they're going to try and take off the calendar. I'll never forgive them. Good stuff. See about the last few races here have been meh. I mean, again, that's kind of down to the regulations, really, isn't it? There's a lot of tracks that should be good that aren't. It's very much a regulation thing. He didn't walk in stays at Villa? I think so as well. I mean, if they're selling Duran as well, they can't afford to lose their 2 strikers that are just both very good. Is this first race tonight or second? We're in practice right now, but this is the first race of the weekend. Or first weekend of the 2. Say it like that. But we're going to do a couple more laps and then we'll be done with practice. And then we'll get ready for qualifying. Small vehicles, better racing, yep. I mean, 2026 is going to be smaller, but not by a lot, so... Without the DRS, should be interesting. I'm very keen to see what next year will be like. Yeah, that's fair, Kim. That's fair. But yeah, weekend number 1 at the moment. How's tyre wear so far? So we've done a few laps so far. Pretty well rounded on the tyre wear, actually. Front left on 12, the rest on 11. Our rear left on 13 as well. So a little bit higher on the left side than the right, but not by a significant amount. The tyres should be nicely balanced today, which is good. Obviously, when we go to Zandvoort, we'll be seeing a lot more left tyre wear than right. I honestly don't have high hopes for the no DRS thing, but I'm excited to see it. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how the whole active aero thing is going to work. But I don't know. I think there's a lot of sort of mixed opinions about DRS in general, isn't there? Like, people say that it kind of makes for boring racing, but in the day, we don't get a lot of overtakes without DRS these days. So, yeah, it's a catch-22, really, isn't it? Then there's positives and negatives to it, really. '25 will be shit individual races and less rain, but over the year will be one of the best with results. That's kind of how last year was, wasn't it? 2024 didn't have a lot of great races. There was a few good ones. Obviously, you got the likes of Brazil in there, which was a pretty good race. But when you look over the entire season, it seemed like a very competitive, good season. But it kind of wasn't, really. Well, there wasn't that many good races. We need rid of Miami, race to be fair. Yeah, I mean, Miami's not a great track. Miami sucks. I've always been an avid Miami hater, though, so I'm probably biased. We need 2020-21 cars back. See, we had a really good season in 2021, but before that, a lot of the seasons were pretty mid. The cars looked great. They were really fast as well. They looked like they was on rails the entire time. But the racing wasn't great most of the time with those cars. Is there anything they could do at Miami to make it better? Yeah. Drop a nuke on it. That would be my choice. Four tenths up, good stuff. And that'll be a 59.3. Nice, good lap. All right, I think that'll do us for practice, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to finish up anyway with the checker flag coming out right about now. But I think that will see us through for practice today. Good stuff. We need downforce series era cars era like 2017, 2021. As I said, although 2021 was a great season, before that we really didn't get a lot of great racing from those cars. Like, yes, they were incredibly quick. The downforce was insane on them as well. Like, they were very good cars, but the dirty air was horrible. And it made for really bad racing. Really, really bad racing. So, I don't know, like, as much as those cars were awesome to watch, in a sense of their engineering styles, it really didn't produce great racing overall. 2021 was kind of like an exception to that, really, because Red Bull and Mercedes built an equally strong car, basically. But, like, the gaps we saw among the teams in those seasons were horrendous. Like, they're huge. Even during the 2021 season, it was basically Verstappen and Hamilton fighting against each other, and then, like, a minute gap to everyone else. Literally bucks. Bring back the V10 to be done with it. I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice. Only way to make Miami better is Control-Alt-Delete from the calendar. Exactly. Exactly. I'm very nervous for Madrid as well. The Madrid track looks very questionable. I really want to download the mod for it on AC and give it a try and see what it's like. But, yeah, I'm I'm nervous. I'm nervous for it. Some of those corners look very wacky. Nice. Madrid track looks very bad for entertaining racing. Yeah, again, it's difficult to really say because obviously we haven't seen the official sort of layout of the track yet, like proper. Because they're still making it, obviously. But from the people that have made mods and stuff, kind of predicting what it's going to be like, it does look very dangerous in some areas. Like, they're going to need to add a lot of runoff areas. Because there's quite a few corners which are very high speed that lead onto very long straights as well. And, yeah, those corners are going to need a lot of runoff to get the cars slowed down in time. And obviously with it being a street track, they can't really add gravel or grass to it, can they? So... Here's my favorite driver, Verstappen. If Lewis can't win the championship, I'd take Lando. I think Lando will Leclerc this season. Will win the championship. That's my prediction. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is practice done here in Belgium. Then we do finish up on top by 5 tenths to Richard Verschoor, 1.6 seconds to Zane Maloney as well. I think it's fair to say could probably up the AI a good bit today. There's only a couple drivers in those 59, so yeah, a few drivers down on the wets as well. Novak didn't even do a time in the end either, so yeah, difficult to really say where people are, but I do think they're probably okay going up in the AI today. Shouldn't be any issues. Am I going to watch the Arsenal game in the Champions League today? We'll probably miss the first half, but I'll watch the second half. I think Arsenal are ready through anyway, aren't they? So it's not a big game for them, really. No street track is entertaining apart from Monaco, Baku, and Vegas. You've just put Monaco and entertaining in the same sentence. The only thing entertaining about Monaco is qualifying. That's it. That's it. Right, what's the AI on right now? 103. That was under Hungary, obviously. Let's go 107 for quali, maybe? 108? Let's go 108. If we struggle a little bit, we can maybe try again, but we'll see how 108 goes. We'll see how 108 goes. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, then. It's time to kickstart the weekend with qualifying here in Belgium. Obviously, in F2, we are doing one-shot qualifying, because you only get the option of one-shot or long qualifying, which is kind of weird. There's no, like, 18-minute option. It's literally half an hour or one-shot, and that's it. So, we'll do one-shot quali. If the lap isn't that great, we'll maybe do it again, but we'll see how it goes. The sprint race, as you can see, we are going to get a bit of weather in the sprint race. It's a 9-lap long sprint race. It will start dry for the first couple laps, and then by the seams of it, it does say it's going to rain shortly after. Or maybe vice versa, actually. Was it rain then dry? I can't remember. I think it might have been dry to rain, but we'll have a look in qualifying. And the feature race, obviously 30 laps long there as well. That'll be a full dry race as well. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for qualifying here in Belgium. Apparently, you get money the higher you are. Not sure if that's true, but you can still get second. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. You'll get different prize money based on where you finish. Yeah, for sure. Same as, like, when you go further in the Champions League, like round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, you know, you'll get money every single time. So, yeah, for prize money, of course, it'd be good. But if we're already through, I'm sure Arteta might relax the team a little bit, essentially. Play a little bit of a weaker side. But it would be nice to obviously try and go for the win. Get that little bit extra dollar, which we totally would not spend anyway. Right. So, as you can see, qualifying is going to be nice and dry. As for the race, you can see in 10 minutes into the race, the precipitation goes from 8% to 22%. Then in 15 minutes, it goes to 56%. So maybe about half the race will be dry, and then half of it will be wet. So we've got to make sure we pit on the right lap and, yeah, get those wets bolted on. So, I think the car's good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do this. Our first lap of the day. Maybe our only lap. We'll see how it goes. But, yeah, let's do this. And then for winning it all this season, they're really good, to be honest. They're really good. Okay. That's not a good sign, is it? I think we are catching in the straight, though. Come on. That was nicely put on there. Then we run this to an exit. We're purple in the middle sector, but we're down at Pierre right now. Bit of understeer on the exit onto the back straight as well. Into Blanchimont. Come on. All down to bus stop this. All down to bus stop. Nice exit. Where's it going to be? Over the line. P7, 6-7, was it? Ah, P7. Ah, god damn it. It was like P3 coming up the corner, but then we just lost it a little bit as we tried to go to the line and went from P3 to P7. It's not bad. Oh, man, we got the exact same time as Frederick Vesti as well. That's so tough. What do you think, chat? Do we keep it or do we restart and try again? What do you guys think? Do we take the P7 or do we restart and try again? What do you guys think? So close again throughout the entire grid there. So close. Keep it, you reckon? I think I agree. I think I agree. Awasa done a P13 there as well, but Porsche does take pole position at the moment. Ollie Behrman in second place as well. Good lap from Ollie to finish 400 off from Teo. Derivler in third, Mighty in fourth, Victor Martin, Vesti in that top 6. Ourselves in 7th, Hauger, Bashir, and Duan all in the top 10 as well. I'm just giving the option, Lucas, if people want me to try again, basically. I'm happy to keep the result, but if people maybe want to see if we could try and go a bit faster, I'm happy to try again. Gonna try with traction off soon. Think it's worth going half first or just turn it off straight completely? Go medium first, I'd say. Go medium. That'll kind of like ease you into it a little bit, I'd say. Take the P7? Yeah, I agree. In Spa-Francorchamps, there'll be plenty of overtaking opportunities here, won't there? We'll definitely get some chances to try and get towards the top. But, yeah, bit of work to do for sure, though. We are going to start in 4th place for the sprint race, and then we'll start P7 for the feature race. I feel like we start P7 a lot. I don't know about you, chap, but I feel like we've got quite a few P7s this season, or around this sort of area. Our quali pace definitely isn't as strong as our race pace, that's for sure, so. All right, we'll rock it then. P4 it is for the sprint race, P7 it is for the feature race. We will start P7. It really feels like that, doesn't it? Someone needs to go back in the VODs and find out our average qualifying position, because I guarantee it's around P7. I guarantee it. Feels like we're always around P5 to P7. It really does, doesn't it? It really does. Oh, well. Like I say, we'll get plenty of overtaking opportunities here to try and bump up the grid a little bit. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, then. First race of the night. Whoops. First race of the night here in Belgium. We have the sprint race up first. 9 laps of racing action for the sprint race. Of course, as you can see, it is going to rain as well. We're going to expect about 4 or 5 laps of dry weather before we see that rain come in. And then it'll be probably bolting on the wet tyres and pushing to the end. And hopefully we can try and go from P7 to maybe towards that podium. We'll have to wait and see. Well, sorry, P4. And then hopefully into the podium. In the feature race, of course, we do start in 7th place for that. And hopefully we can try and get ourselves a good couple of podiums today. Who's our rival? Porsche and Daravala. Porsche starts on pole for the feature race. Daravala, I think, was 3rd or 4th, something like that. So they start behind us in the sprint race. And we'll have a bit of work to do in the feature race to outscore them. JJ, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Sprint race time here in Belgium. 9 laps to come. Let's have a look at that weather. Looks good for now.
So it's all about speed into
Looks good for now.
Then. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top?
When am I going to have a job as a commentator in F1? When Crofty gets fired,
so
finally.
Again, a whopping 3.5 miles of track here at Spa, featuring long straights, some seriously fast corners, and some massive elevation changes. This is a track that routinely delivers high-quality racing, and we'll be hoping to see just that from our young F2 drivers today.
How old does Arthur look like, chap?
To the Formula 2 commentary box, I'm Alex Jakes.
22?
Alongside me for
23?
this one, Alex Brundle. It is a sprint race. It is race day. How much can you take from that 1-lap pace in to our multi-lap contest today?
You go for a little more, a little earlier, using a bit more of that harder compound of the 2 tyres available
22.
per weekend in Formula 2 to try to steal a march. And equally, if you have a bit of a bump, not
So it's probably 21 in this then, wasn't it?
Have another go tomorrow.
24, wow. Bit older than I thought it was. So in this, it would have been 22? 23, maybe? Not too sure. Would Arthur be an F2 if he didn't have his brother? I'm pretty sure Arthur was racing, like, at the same time as his brother was. I don't think Leclerc was, like, the sole reason. Oh, what the hell is that weather? Dude, what is that weather? Are we gonna be on mediums the entire time here? So after 3 or 4 laps, I think we're gonna get a bit of rain. Then it dries up again, and then it's gonna rain right at the end again. Huh. Okay. That'll make things interesting, won't it? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go mediums, aren't we? That's Spa weather, to be fair. Yeah, it really is. It very much is Spa weather. Yeah, we're gonna have to go mediums then. I think we're gonna try and power through that rain. I don't think we're gonna want a box. Oh, that's gonna be a tricky call, isn't it? Do you have red flags on? Maybe. I'm not too sure. I think we can check, right? Rules and flags. Yeah, they're on reduced. They're on reduced. Is it me, or do you love the F1 race intro song? I certainly do. I think everyone does. Everyone loves the intro song. Okay, so I guess we'll use mediums the entire time then. I don't think it's going to rain enough for it to warrant going onto wet tires, so... prediction. What do we do here? What do we do? You want to try and go for the dub, maybe, chat? Try and go for the W? Any reason we have them on reduced? I found that red flags were way too common. Anytime a driver was stationary on track, it would immediately bring out the red flag. So, in order to try and hopefully maybe get a safety car instead of a red flag, I put it to reduced and then safety car to increased. And hopefully that gives more chance for safety car in those scenarios rather than a red flag. I find that happens quite often, actually. W, you think? Always W? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're at a track where overtaking is very, very common as well, so let's do it. Will we get the W here in the sprint race? Starting P4? Yep. Reverse top 10. What's better, the F1 theme song, the Champions League theme? Ooh, Champions League. Champions League. Cool, sounds good. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. First race of the night here in Belgium. We start P4 for this sprint race. Qualified P7. Top 10 gets flipped around, obviously, in the sprint race, which is why we start a little bit higher up for this one. So when we go into the feature race, we will start in 7th place for that. So a bit more work to do in that one than in this one. We are going to use the medium tyres the entire way through from lap 1 to lap 9. But of course, as you can see, there is a good bit of rain today. And it is going to be infrequent. They're going to be a little bit kind of messy because it's going to arrive right in the middle of the race and right towards the end as well. So it could make for a very scrappy battle. A very scrappy battle. But we'll see. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for the Belgian Grand Prix. What up, donkey? I've got a grand for a full setup and was wondering what you'd recommend. £1,000? Ooh. Maybe like the Fanatec? CSL DD maybe?
So go into each one when
you can get like a bundle from them for a good price.
Brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tires as well.
You can maybe have a look at our Moza bundle as well. Depends if you're also trying to buy like a cockpit as well, I guess. Because you can definitely get like a wheelbase, wheel and pedals for less than 1,000. But if you want to try and get like a cockpit to go with it, it might eat that budget quite a bit. Those cockpits are pretty pricey. Exactly, Craig. That's what I'm thinking as well. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Prediction is up in the Twitch chat right now. Will Arthur Leclerc win this sprint race here in Belgium? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. If you're on TikTok and want to gamble some points, head over to the Twitch right now and have your say.
Okay, expect to see
whole thing.
Rain about 10
10
to
15
minutes
minutes.
from now.
Ooh. That's around lap 6, maybe? Difficult. I think if you went for like a entry-level Fanatec, you could probably get like the FGT maybe to go with it. Or maybe like a bit of a cheaper play seat. Because I think the entry-level Fanatec's like, what, £700, is it? And that'd give you 300 for a cockpit, so... Depends on console or PC. Yeah, that's a good shout as well. If you're on console, I think Fanatec probably is definitely the way to go for it. Look at the plate seat Formula 1 branded rig and the Fanatec and McLaren GT3 bundle. That's a good... Yeah, I think that's solid. And that's solid for sure. There probably are people out there with that box. There probably are. Just wait until you see Tom's setup when he gets his studio done. Bro's going to have a literal F1 cockpit. Came in £1,000 80. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, you can always look for stuff secondhand, but I personally don't like doing that with this sort of equipment. Tires are still pretty cold here, but we obviously don't want to wear the tires out too much, so I'd rather have the cold tires for the start, personally. Spa is such a long lap in F2. It is. 1 minute 59 was the lap time in quali, so...
Superb parking there.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. First race of the night here in Belgium. We start P4 for this one. Rest of the grid lining up. And here we go. 5 red lights in what's going to be a mixed condition sprint race. Quite the hold there, wasn't it? As we get 5 red lights out here in Belgium. The wheel spin off the line is crazy as we try and get our foot put down. Frederick Vesey up the inside. Bit of contact on his rear left tyre. The cold tyres definitely showing themselves up right now. And we dropped to 6th place on the opening corner. Frederick Vesey and Victor Martin making their moves early on. They're going to go too wide through a Rouge here, though. No, they're not. As Victor Martin backs out of that one, but he gets a bit of a sloppy exit out of the exit of Radion. And we can try and tow him all the way down the Kemmel straight here. And maybe we can try and make a move into Leclerc. We'll take the slipstream on Frederick Vesey, who defends the inside. Got to be very careful on the brakes here. Martin a little bit late to the brakes. We've got the inside. And round the outside here. And there's the move back on Victor Martin to put us back into P5. Nice move. Got that executed very, very nicely. And down into the hairpin we go for the first time as well. Tyres should be a bit warmer by this stage. But it's Jack Doohan in 3rd. Dennis Hager in 2nd. Kushmini in 1st, I think? Who's that in 1st? Not too sure. 3-4 and we go then. Gaps 5/10 to Vesty right now. 2 hours of sleep flying cake. Jesus Christ. ATS really got you hooked, huh? Sim Magic are very pricey, yeah. They got some great stuff, but it's very high value. Understandably. Victor Martin's keeping it fairly close to us right now. Oh, that's a bit of a sloppy right-hander. Needed a bit of a later apex. Martin still trying to keep that slipstream as we head through Blanchemont. The AI lift through there. Wow. Makes it easier for me, I guess. No complaints. What a righty welcome in, man. It's Richard Verschaw, sorry. Richard Verschaw's in the lead here in Belgium right now. Lap 2 and 9. Let's get an update on that weather, shall we? Weather report.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Still about 10 to 15 minutes away at the moment. Nice run for a Rouge again. I need a good setup for Spa. My setup's so bad. You are going to run very low wings in Spa. You can afford it. Nice lift from Vesty here. Can we look up the inside maybe as we try and go low on the brakes, but Vesty does well just to get that a little bit later.
Giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres.
All over the back of the Dane at the moment. We ran a bit wide. How many more races left in F2? So we've got Belgium, Zandvoort, Monza, Abu Dhabi, and then it's done. So tomorrow will be the prologue finale, ladies and gentlemen. The prequel finale. Where are we starting for the main race? P7. Start P4 for this one. Still just trying to hang on to the back of Vesty if we can. Oh, rear tire's getting a little bit out of shape. Let's have a look at the tyre wear real quick as well as we come towards the end of lap 2. Yeah, rear tyres at 8% right now, so the tyres, generally speaking, are fairly well balanced, but the rear tyres a bit higher than the rear, fronts at the moment. I think my Spa wings are like 5.15. You could genuinely run like 3.0, I'm pretty sure. 4.0, 5.0, anything like that. It's all about the straight line speed at a track like this. You're getting more out of that than you did with the corners. We go a little bit too deep with the brakes. That could have got a bit scary. F2 tyre wear is not it. It really isn't. Especially in half races. 59.3 for Hauger. That last sector kind of messed up a little bit there. DRS is now active. Let's see what happens down towards the end of the hangar straight. Your monitorings are 6.0. Yeah, I think mine are fairly similar to that. Nice. Where are we in the standings? P1 right now. Here we go then. DRS active as we head down the hangar straight. Sorry, the Kemmel straight. I don't mind saying hangar straight. The Kemmel straight Once again on lap 3, can we try and go around the brakes on the inside of Frederick Vesti? It's an ambitious dive up the inside. He gets the inside for the second part of Leclerc, and through the exit we go then as we head down towards the hairpin. Vesti hanging around the outside will keep it nice and tight to the inside. He tries to get around the brakes on that outside line. We hang up the inside beautifully. Back into P4 we go. Back to where we originally started this sprint race. How many seasons did we do it, Barry? 3. A little bit wide there, but should be okay. Just got to make sure we stay within that 1 second of Jack 2-1. Stay with me, tyres. Starting to get a bit grey now, isn't it, chat? Starting to get a little bit grey around here. Weather report. Hello, weather report.
The rain's a few lap outs yet, but it is coming, so be
Few lap outs. Who's second in the Drivers' Championship? Daravala. Or Daruvala. However you pronounce it. He's second right now by 3 points. Oh, we've just gone faster there. Just by a smidgen faster than Dennis Hauger, who now leads this race. Apricot, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. I don't know why he's so persistent on saying that. I really don't. Few lap outs. Maybe it's just a fun thing he does. I don't know. Is Wang retired? Semi-retirement, yeah. He's having a sabbatical.
Okay, Arthur, Doohan's ahead of you. We can't let them hold us up for too long.
It says Hauger on the screen, mate.
Push, push.
Mark, you told me Doohan, but then you gave me Hauger on the objective. Which one is it, buddy? The icon's next to Hauger, so I guess it is him. How to avoid wheel spin in first gear? First question is, why are you in first gear? You don't really ever want to be in first gear. You went down to first in the last hairpin. Oh, in F2 cars. I thought it was my F1 cars. Yeah, in F2 cars, you can use first gear. Honestly, I just shift up to second quickly. Sorry, I thought it was my F1 cars. In F1 cars, you barely ever use first gear. Oh my god. That will hit the tires up. Eesh. Lost DRS to top 3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And there's a nice save, but we lost a lot of time. Lost over a second to Jack there. He did a really good final couple of corners. Man's banking points tonight.
Okay, so we're leading out to
With that mistake, definitely.
4.1 seconds.
We'll have no DRS down towards the Leclerc either, which will make things very, very difficult. We'll just need to try and open that gap as much as possible to Vesti through our Rouge and Radion. Ah, man, that weather's coming in as well, isn't it? So they played that one quite terribly. 5 tenths the gap to Vesti as we now get that DRS on the Prema. He gets closer and closer. I think he might be a little bit too far back here. Yeah, he is. So he will hang on this time around. We need a strong middle sector here to get back towards these guys. Why is the F2 car harder to drive? There's no power steering in these cars. I don't know if they're heavier than F1 cars. I imagine they probably aren't, but they're weaker engines as well. There's no power steering. They're much more sort of manual in that sense compared to F1 cars. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the weight difference is between F2 and F1 car. No power steering. Yep, no power steering in F2s. It's a much more manual. I've seen a lot, like, in the past, F1 drivers have all said that, you know, the ones who came from F2 and F3 and stuff, they actually say that driving an F2 car was actually a lot harder than an F1 car. Is it power saying why we haven't seen female drivers? I have no idea. I don't really know if, I don't think that's the exact sole reason, but... .2 still, and we are closing up that gap a little bit. 59.2 that time around. Vesti still hanging close to us. What do you think of Alex Gillen driving aggressive driving? It's the Alex way. I don't know, I mean, typically when we battle with Alex, there's not really too much of a problem. When he battles with Ben, it just seems to unravel. Those two just have it out for each other on the track. But we went too wide with Alex trying Imola perfectly fine. We're like too wide through about 4 different corners. And it was good, hard, respectful racing. But when he drives against Ben, like, both of them just... I don't know, something switches in their brain. I don't know what it is. And the rain has begun, ladies and gentlemen. The rain is here. Now, how long is that rain going to last for? We are going to start seeing the effects fairly quickly of the rain. Is it enough to pit, though? Lap 6 of 9. It's obviously a very long lap round here as well. Oh, there you go. There's the first effect of it. Lots of understeer through P1. Red tire's trying to slip away as well through the S section. Oh, my God. Yep. Okay, we're sliding quite a bit. Weather report.
We don't currently have the data for that request.
Oh, what do we do, chat? It did say the weather's going to go away on the forecast. It didn't say it was going to rain for long. What's everyone else doing? Everyone's staying out. I think we're going to have to as well. DRS is still active as well. But the car's sliding around like crazy in those final corners.
Well, I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but
Lap time is a lot slower.
Chin up and let's focus on the rest of this race.
Oh, wow. DRS is now disabled. Should we have boxed there? Should we have boxed? Maybe we should have boxed, you know. Maybe we should have boxed. We got a nice run out of Eau Rouge there, but... Lots of understeer at Leclerc. Oh, my God.
Okay, Arthur, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is this? Formula Drift? Dude. We're gonna box. We're gonna box. I have literally 0 grip.
Okay, there's not much left in this. We could try and remain on the dry tyres unless it becomes undrivable.
Yeah, even Vesti's. What the fuck is that, Vesti? Bro, did he just sideswipe me? Oh my God, we got a box. There's no way. This is not drive. We should have boxed. Come on. It's going to be literally about 15 seconds a lap quicker at this rate. What is this? Am I doing Butt 124 this year? No, unfortunately not. I'd like to, but they increased the prices this year, so it's not really sustainable. Teammate, what about him? Oh my God. Is everyone else boxing? Yep. Oh, some of them are boxing, some of them are staying out. Let's do it. Let's box. Let's box.
Okay, don't worry.
Some people are boxing, but not everyone.
Focus on this pit stop.
So I think they're going to try and stay out to the end. This is really tricky. I mean, the ideal pit stop was last lap. We should have done it. That weather changed up very, very abruptly. Right, here we go. Onto the wet tires. Oh, there's not many people in here now, actually.
Okay, let's go now.
There's not that many people in the
Perfect
pits.
job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice
Only
stop
3
time. We're
people
happy
pit.
with
Jack
that one.
Doohan, ourselves, and Novak enter the
Pit
pits this lap.
strategy complete.
Oh my god, we
Finish
got some work to
tyres
do.
through the end now.
We got a lot of work to do. You'll catch quickly, I hope so. Watch that gap to Bushong. Watch that gap to Ralph Bushong. Okay, these tires are still a bit cold right now. That's my bad. Got a lot of understeer, I was expecting. We should be so much faster in the corners, though. I have so much more grip for sure. Are we getting enough? Don't think we're getting enough, are we? $12.5. We're not getting enough. The rain's still coming down, so... Shit.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes. So
Okay, it's going to rain the entire time.
out there, you're doing well.
It is going to rain the entire time. 9.6 to Bushong. How much did we gain this lap? About 5 seconds? They're not picking still. They're inboxing. I don't think they are. They're all staying out. I think we've thrown this. I really do. Oh, there's someone's in the pits, actually. Starnick's in. Yay, 1 position.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Max Verstappen's underrated. Changed my mind. What's your definition of underrated? 6.6 to Bushong. To be fair, we did gain a lot in those last few corners. Oh man, it's so difficult to get the car turned in for a Rouge. Damn. Set it to his big gains for you, yeah. And the pack is quite close now. We're now 5 seconds behind them. Need some big corners here. I don't know if we can get back in the points here. Shit, I think we messed up. I think if we wanted to do it, we should have boxed that 1 lap earlier. It's very well here. Duan's already passed Bushong. God, the others is crazy. Yep. Oh, we threw that. We absolutely threw it. Either we should have stayed out or hit that 1 lap earlier. We'll get a few positions here, but it's been nowhere near enough. Come on, Jack. You're on wet tires, buddy. You got the grip on him. Both the Invictus going at it here. I'm just going to try and get the insides. Oh my god. Yeah, Dennis Harger wins. We threw this. We've absolutely thrown it. Oh, someone's gone deep here. Oh my god, we're literally stationary. Hello? Yep. That was a big cock-up, chat. That was a really big cock-up. Damn, man.
Right, race over.
Ah, we should have boxed either 1 lap earlier or stayed out. I really thought we could find enough time with those few laps remaining, but it wasn't enough. Ah, man. If we pitted one lap early, we'd have got a lot more time out of that, I think. But, yeah, I think at that point we should have just stayed out. Oh, I didn't mean to skip that.
Drivers are making their way out for the podium celebration.
Oh, man, that's frustrating.
MP Motorsport picking up the winner's trophy.
That's frustrating. And I think we lose points on Daravala here because I think he got in the top 8. I think he got in the top 8. Ah, man. If only you had an extra lap. That's what I mean. If, you know, if we had just put that one lap earlier, you know, that lap we had there would have been the extra lap, essentially. So we definitely could have got a good result if we boxed one lap earlier. But, yeah, we messed up. We messed up. I have no idea. It was great, though. It was great. Flush the championship down the toilet. Lock in, Arthur. Yeah, we really do. We've got a big race coming up here, haven't we? This feature race is absolutely imperative. And yeah, Daravala did score points. I tell you what, he scored 3 points. That now means it's equal in the championship. It is equal in the championship now between ourselves and Daravala. We made a big mistake boxing late. We should have got one lap earlier or should have just stayed out to the end. I think we threw a really good result there by doing that. So to those who said no on the prediction, GG's. GG's. But yeah, P17, ladies and gentlemen, is where we finish after that dismal strategy call at the end there. And let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship. And as you can see, it is now neck and neck between ourselves and Deruvala heading into this feature race. He does start in front of us for this feature race as well. So lots of work to do today if we want to get ahead of him. I think he starts in P3, P4, and we start P7. So, yeah, we need to lock in for this feature race. We need to outscore him big time. And hopefully, we can try and take back the lead of the championship. Porsche also closes in by a few points as well. He's now 23 points behind us. He was 26 going into this race. So, yeah, that's tough, man. That's tough. What up, F1 King? Feature race? Yep. Yeah, we do, just like in real life F2, you do the sprint race and the feature race. The sprint race is the top 10 from qualifying reversed. So, we qualified P7, started P4. But now back to P7 for the feature race. There's a lot that goes on in F2. There's a lot. What do you think of DRS when it's raining? No. Terrible idea. What's my YouTube channel? If you go into the link in my bio on TikTok, you'll find my YouTube in there. Or just type in that guy Vince. Same as my username everywhere else. Go ahead, King. Go ahead, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Feature race time. Here in Spa. This is going to be a very important feature race, this one, because we are now level on points with Daravala after that sprint race. So lots of work to do today. We do start in P7. I'm pretty sure he starts in P3. So I think it's fair to say we know what the prediction will be for today, don't we? Between ourselves and Daravala, I think is probably going to be the competition. But, yeah. Daravala was 12th in the IRL 2023 F2 Championship. Was he cooking this safe? I have no idea. He's been absolutely insane. He's won quite a few races. He's not quite been as consistent as us. Like, we've got a lot of podiums. He hasn't got as many podiums, but he's got a good few wins. So, yeah. All right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for the feature race here in Spa-Francorchamps. 13 laps of feature race action is what we got today. It is going to be dry the entire time. No rain is forecast this time, so we shouldn't get the strategy wrong today, right? We got to get the strategy right. There's no rain to cause any mishaps or anything. So while the race goes up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. I'll back you guys in 2 seconds, and then it'll be time for 13 laps of feature race action here in Belgium.
It's Saturday, and that means we're preparing for today's Formula 2 event here in Spa. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of what promises to be a terrific race. So here we are again, a whopping 3.5 miles of track here at Spa, featuring long straights, some seriously fast corners, and some massive elevation changes. This is a track that routinely delivers high-quality racing, and we'll be hoping to see just that from our young F2 drivers today. Well then, after an exciting session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Teo Pocher has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, with Ollie Behrman alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Deruvala, Miney, Victor Martins, Vesti, Leclerc, Hauger, Verschoor, Jack Doohan, Novalak, Benavides, Ayumu Awasa, Enzo Fittipaldi, Hadjar, Stanek, Maloney, Juan Manuel Correa, Crawford, Nissani, Cordial, and Ralph Boschon completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out. So let's get down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
All right.
We need a good result.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Catch Daruvla in the Drivers' Championship.
Well, technically we have caught him. We're equal on points with him, you know, but whatever. Right then. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. P7 for the feature race here in Belgium. So, strategy is saying 6 on the softs, 7 on the mediums. I think I might go 5 on the softs instead. Because that soft tire will wear down a lot quicker than the medium, won't it? So, I think we'll do 5 on the softs. And then 8 on the mediums. It does it every race, Jake. I don't know why. I think it's a bug in F2. They do it every single race. So yeah, I think we'll do that. I don't think we'll try and do the reverse today. I think we'll just try and go with the 5 on the softs and then go 8 on the mediums. That should give us a little bit of an undercut as well, maybe, to hopefully get a position or 2, because the undercut could be quite hard today. Definitely opportunities for it. You know, it's a long track round here, so undercuts definitely have their potential. So yeah, I think we'll rock that. 5 on the softs, 8 on the mediums should be perfect. Right. I think prediction, ladies and gentlemen, should be Leclerc versus Daravala. That's the fight for the championship. So I think we can take that into prediction, right? Who will come out on top today in Belgium? Would it be Daravala? Would it be Arthur Leclerc? Tire pressure sensors working? Probably not. I'm pretty sure the engineers always forget to attach them, but... Go for it, Nico. Let's do that. Leclerc versus Daravala. Who will finish highest out of those two? No, King. Mark been drinking the box lately? Yes. Yeah, he's been on it. He had a bad quali. Yeah, I mean, P7's not terrible for qualifying because it means, obviously... I think it's always like a decent idea to try and be around 5th or 6th in qualifying because it gives you a good advantage for the sprint race and for the feature race to try and get all-round good points, so... You have to deserve a follow, King. I don't just follow people for the sake of it. You have to deserve a follow. What's the difficulty? We're running 108 for this one. 108. All right. Let's do that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get underway then for the Belgian Grand Prix, the feature race here in Belgium. We've got 13 laps of racing action today. It's going to be a tough one, but hopefully we can try and get a good result out of this. This is the strategy we are running for today. We're starting on the soft tires for 5 laps, then going on to mediums for 8. 5 laps of softs, mediums for 8. We are going that 1 lap early on that soft tire to hopefully try and get undercut and maybe score an extra position or 2 out of it. We do start P7 for this one. We finished P17, I think it was, the sprint race. We had a terrible sprint race, but hopefully we can come back for this one today and get ourselves a very good result. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 13 laps of feature race action here in Belgium.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears if we can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and the brakes. We need to get the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up right now on the Twitch. Who will finish highest out of ourselves and our title rival, Jayan Daruvla? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. Gamble away those points. Come on, Arthur. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix. It's feature race time here in Belgium around the famous Spa-Francorchamps. We do start P7 for this one. A little bit lower than we'd like to be in qualifying, but it's a result we've got to deal with, and hopefully we'll try and get a good launch down towards turn 1 and maybe see if we can try and get a better start than we had in the sprint race. Here we go. 13 laps, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Belgium. Lights on, away we go, and that launch is not too bad as we get our foot down nicely. Victor Martin struggling off the line as we try and go a little bit low on the brakes down towards turn 1. A bit of contact on our left-hand side as we try to switch on the outside line. Martin gets a good run out from turn 1. A bit of contact between ourselves and Hauger at the entry of turn 1, I think, there as we tried to take the outside line. He just tried to poke his front wing in there. Thankfully, no harm done for anyone as we try and lift the car through a rouge. Victor Martin going defensive as we head down the Kemmel Straight for the opening time in this race. We'll switch to the inside. We might get a bit of slipstream for Behrman here, and we'll try and go lay on the brakes down towards the end of the straight. Up the inside of Victor Martin. There's number 1. Our first position secured of this race. We started P7 up to P6 already. That's exactly what we were hoping to do, and that's what we've done. Much better start than we got in the sprint race. Next up is Frederick Vessi. Daravala is still in P3 at the moment, so only a few behind him. Only a few behind him. We're at 108 AI, by the way. 108. Not 106. Okay, I'll probably lose a little bit in this middle sector. It seems like the AI are running higher downforce than we are, so this section of track we might just lose a bit of time. We can pick it up in the straights, and that will help us with overtakes as well. Tyre strap, we're doing 5 laps on the softs, and then we're going on to mediums for 8, I believe. Something like that. Sounds about right. If you're looking for my camera settings, there you go. Nico's done it for you. They're my camera settings if you're interested. It's the same for F2 and F1, my camera settings, so if you like them, feel free to have a go with them. Trying to get the X out of the final corner. Theo Pourchaire leads this race then. Still a little bit too far behind Professor at the moment. And try and get a good opening corner. DRS becomes available on lap 3 in F2, obviously. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer for that straight line advantage. Here we go, through a rouge again for the second time. Just had to lift a tiny bit there. We've got a nice run. And we'll take that slipstream on Vesti all the way down the Kemmel Straight. I think we're a bit too far back to make the move this time around, but if we can stay this close for lap 3, maybe with that DRS advantage, we'll try and slip on by. He got a little bit wide on entry there, Frederick Vesti. Can we try and maybe just pull the car out down towards the hairpin? We're very close to him. Vesti's making a couple of little mistakes here. Got to try and pounce on these. See the car just getting a little bit out of shape from time to time. We made a mistake there as well, which didn't help us. That's fair, Carter. That's fair. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are pitting 1 lap earlier than these guys as well. So hopefully going on that 1 lap earlier will give us a bit of a benefit on that medium tyre. Maybe the undercut will give us a couple places. It's a long track, this one, of course. Looking at around 2-minute lap times in the race, so we could definitely find the advantage on a fresh tyre. How's the weekend looking? So far, not amazing. We messed up our strategy big time in the sprint race with the rain. Ended up finishing 17th, so a big strategical blunder in that one. We started P7 for this feature race, up to P6 at the moment, so we'll see what we can do. A little bit twitchy on the rear as we try and wrestle the car through the bus stop chicane. 59.4. Love that, Polly. Welcome to the sim racing world, my friend. Glad I can be of inspiration. Come on. So that's slipstream all the way through a rouge. I did, Michael, yeah. I did. I'd rather go for Durand personally, but... Oh, that was a nice run. Here we go. Here we go. We got a beautiful run through our Rouge here. We'll take that slipstream. Vesti is going to cover the inside here. He's worried about a move here. He covers the inside. We'll switch to the outside. At the end of the Camel straight, we'll wrap the car around the outside a little bit out of shape as we head into Leclerc. He's got the inside this time as we head down towards the hairpin. A bit of contact on the front right tyre to his rear left. And Vesti just holds on. We got a little bit out of shape there. And that just helped Vesti defend that position. And he retains P5, but he has lost the DRS to the man in front. So can we try and get that back and get back into P5? Look, we're so close to doing on that lap. Come on. Purple first sector, but I think the middle sector's going to drop off a little bit here. Only a couple laps away from pitting. How's the tyres so far? Oh, look at that rear left already. 3 laps in, the rear left's on 24%. That's tough. Yeah, we've said that plenty of times, Gary, don't we? Vesti running a little bit wide out of Blanchimont there. We look up the insides. We're too far back. Can we try and get the exit here? Out of bus stop in second gear, trying to get that foot down. Just got to wait for the rear end to settle down. Got 2 purple sectors, but didn't get a better lap than the previous one. Can we try and do that this time around? Frederick Vesti will not have DRS on this occasion. Out of turn 1 with car, the rear still very slippery. Here we go. Nice slingshot out the Eau Rouge that time. Vesti's not got DRS. And this move should be done very quickly and very swiftly as Vesti forces to the inside. And we'll just drive by like he's not even there. Up into P5 we go. And now we're going to try and get into the DRS range of Kushmaini. There's 2 cars battling in front of him. That might help us out quite nicely. We're into the top 5. We need that top 3. It's Daravala and Behrman fighting away for that second spot. Porsche has kind of just pulled away as well due to that battle. We're just lingering inside that 1 second as it stands. We are pitting next lap as well, don't forget. We are boxing next lap as well for that undercut. Will we do the next track today? Yep, we're doing both Belgium and Zandvoort today. So we'll finish up with this one, then we'll head into Zandvoort. And then tomorrow will be the finale. Monza and Abu Dhabi, and that's it. That'll be the prologue done. Which also means, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be deciding which F1 team we go to in tomorrow's stream as well. So make sure you tune in for tomorrow. You guys will get to decide where Arthur Leclerc goes for his first season in F1. You guys will get that decision. So make sure you're here tomorrow evening. But for now, let's lock in for this race. Could be Haas, could be Sauber. Could be Alpine. I don't think we'll do a top team off the bat, obviously, because we want to try and do a progressive career mode. So I don't think we'll try and do like a Ferrari or a Red Bull or anything like that off the bat. Alpine, make sure to be here tomorrow then, so you get to vote. Nice run through Eau Rouge again. Make Williams great again. You think we should do a 1-team career? 32% that rear left. 30% the rear right. And a little look at Kushmaini there. Daravala and Behrman battling away for second place again. They've been scrapping quite a lot so far in the opening 5 laps. Daravala gets into second place. That's a big move for him. Is Behrman a bit vulnerable here? Trying to get our foot down through the middle sector. Anything of Ferrari is long term? It'll be completely down to the chat, Chris. You'll be the one who decides. I have no say in it. It's the chat that decides. You guys will get to decide where you want to see Arthur Leclerc progress to. You could make him, you know, a brother's teammate at Ferrari. Or you can make him an arch nemesis and a rival to his brother at Red Bull or something like that, maybe. It would look weird for sure, but it would be very interesting. Slipstream on Kushmini. All right, chat. I think we do it, don't we? I think we box this lap. Oh, they lift a lot through there, don't they? Not going to try and fight this. We'll have to try and box, so don't want him to get too out of position. Here we go, then. Into the pits we go on lap 5. Let's get off these old soft tyres. Get on those fresh medium tyres, and hopefully we can try and get the undercut going here. Let's go. Stars teammates then be rivals? Maybe. Maybe. Come on. 4.3, a little bit longer on that side, but that's okay.
That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were
Should be okay.
expecting.
Tio Porsche still has that DRS gap to
Look after these
Daravala,
tyres
so
now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
here we go. On the exit, turn 1. Let's get our foot down. Let's do this. So tyres will be a little bit cold at the moment, so just got to be careful in the opening corners, but hopefully we'll find the advantage with these tyres as we go through the lap. We will lose a little bit of time in the straight here because we haven't got DRS, obviously. So that gap to Cordial you'll probably see open up through here, but hopefully in the next sequence of corners, we'll see it come all the way back down again. Oh, wow, there's so much more turning already. Even with a cold tyre, they're already turning in a lot more than the softs. (15.1). Time's coming down. Red Bull actually sounds good. Never know. You never know. Like I said, I think when we do the team tomorrow, it will be a lower down team. We don't want to go straight into a top team. I think no higher than a midfield team is where we want to go for our first season. And then maybe in our second season, we'll try and get into a top team. 14.8 to Cordelis. We've been getting a little bit so far this lap. Here we go then. The pit stops are underway. Do we gain any positions from the undercut? Let's find out. Let's find out. Red tyre still getting a little bit sketchy out the final corner. About 5 tenths to gain this lap. It's not too bad. Here we go. Some staying out too. Yep. Should gain us a bit more of an advantage. Out we come then. Now, I tell you what. There we go. We're ahead of Kushmini. That's big. That is absolutely huge. 1.7 to Tio Porsche and 1.7 ahead of Miney. That is really good, actually. Kushmini was originally in front of us, so the undercut has worked. We have succeeded in the undercut. Now, what place will we come out, though? Are we going to be ahead of Daravala or behind him? As it stands, we might be net P2. Our tyres will be slightly warmer right now as well, so for the next few corners, we should still have a bit more pace before it evens out. I think we'll undercut Daravala. I think we'll undercut him. How's tyres so far? 4% that rear, that's good. 5% the front. Interesting. So on the soft tyres, we got more wear on the rear. On the mediums, we got more wear on the front. That's really interesting. I guess maybe we're trying to be a bit more forceful with the rear tyres on that soft. Maybe it will still switch up. We'll see. 12.5 to Bouchon. We're still cutting that time down. Do you have any assists on? Nope. All my assists are off. All my assists are off. Rear soft tyres slipping more, it seems, like our corners. Yeah, it did feel like that as well, to be fair. It did feel like that. I mean, even now, the mediums are still sliding quite a bit. So,
No issues with
here we go
tyre
then.
for now.
Fast lap of the race, 59.1. That time around, let's see where we're going to come out. On the exit turn when we go. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in P2. What an undercut that was. From P5 all the way up to P2. I'm not sure if we want to catch Porsche, to be honest with you, on that fresh medium tyre. But from P5 to P2, that is a mega, mega strategy. The problem is, though, everyone around us probably will be a little bit quicker. Not by a lot, but there might be a couple tenths quicker per lap due to that slightly fresher tyre. So, we'll probably have to fight to keep the podium, but we'll see. We will see. At the moment, we're lap 8 of 13. And looking pretty good to be on the podium once again. We love a podium in this season, don't we? And also, as it stands, we will go back ahead of Jehan in the Drivers' Championship. How do I manage traction when it's off without spinning when I accelerate? Don't obviously go smashing the throttle down out of corners. Be gentle with the throttle. Make sure the car is straightened out before you try and go flat out. And maybe shift up a gear or two early as well, just for a little bit more grip on the rears. When are we doing Silverstone? We've done it. Silverstone has been done. That was on Monday's stream, I think. Or was it last week? Can't quite remember which day it was. Nothing, just an incident. Hey, he pushed me, I push him back. It's not fair. Porsche goes fastest, 58.5. That's a lot faster than us. Porsche flying right now. .7 to Miney. He's closing up to us. Kush Miney is closing up that gap. I need to go 5th gear. 6th gear's too high. We're rolling the standings. As it stands, we'll be back into P1. We dropped down to 2nd after the sprint race, but as it stands, we will go back to the top.
Next lap, a quick one. You got this.
Green first sector. Achieve a lap time for 2:01.5. That should be easy. Have we had a P1 yet? Yeah, we won the sprint race in Imola. That's our only win this season. We've had one win this season, but we're leading the championship. Pretty crazy. Bit of understeering pull on that. Tell you what. Oh, Darren Varlet's past Miney. Ooh. The two Indian drivers going at it. And the current championship leader heading into this weekend is back into 3rd place. And I think he'll start putting some pressure on us soon. So the title fight is going to come down to an on-track battle possibly here in Belgium. Let's see, 1.5. He's closing up pretty quickly, actually. He's closing up pretty quickly. Pray that Manny and Daravala battle, yeah. Let's see. They are still within DRS range of each other, but... Oh, that was messy. That was very messy in the entrance to bus stop. That lost us about a tenth or two.
Stuff, mate. You hit the target well there. Nice one.
Oh my god, Darabala's gone quickest as well. He's flying. He's flying. How don't you wheel lock with no assist on? Learn how to trail brake. 1.1. He's really close to DRS. I think next lap, he will get DRS on us. We are continuing to get a strong run through Eau Rouge. I'm pretty sure the AI are lifting there. I don't know why, but they are. And that's just helping me out at the moment. So another green first sector. Let's try and keep that up. I'm doing my best, Ross. Doing my best. Nice exit down to Puon. 1.2 still the gap. Just keeping the track limits at the exit point as well. This is a really, really close battle at the moment. At the moment, it's just a battle against DRS. Come on. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here and you are enjoying the stream, make sure to smash that follow button. We've just got a few laps to go here in Belgium as we try and beat our title rival, Darabal. If you are new here, though, you are enjoying the race, enjoying the stream, make sure to hit that follow button. It helps me out a lot. We are also live on Twitch right now as well. For those on TikTok who want to hang out on Twitch, would help me out a lot as well if you would just follow on there too. Link is in my bio, or you can see the name at the top of the screen. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Daniel, man. That's tough. Victor Martin goes fastest for the 8-3. We're just keeping outside DRS at the moment, aren't we? Is it going to stay that way? 1.1, 1.0. Is Darabala going to have DRS here? I don't think he will. I think he was just by the smallest margin behind us. Well, behind that 1 second. Yeah, he's not got DRS, so he do survive another lap here. But I'm pretty sure on lap 12, the penultimate lap, I'm pretty sure he will have that DRS. And then we're going to have to fight very hard to try and stay ahead of him. Could be a big battle for the championship, this one. Only 3 weekends to go after this. We've got Zandvoort, which we're also doing tonight. And then tomorrow, we'll have Monza and Abu Dhabi. Come on. Come on, Jack. Didn't quite get the exit down towards Puon this time. But the gap's still holding. Just got to try and keep him outside of DRS. That's all we can do right now. Oh my god, this is extremely close. I think he's going to get it, isn't he? I think he's hit within that 1 second now. I think the time has come, ladies and gentlemen. Charles, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one, dudes. Not too bad, cheers, Jack. Hope you're good, mate. Oh, come on. Tyre, stay with me. Ah, he's got it, isn't he? That mistake at the engine bust up, I think, just gave him that DRS.
Okay, so we're leading our team.
Not ideal.
10.5 seconds.
Not ideal in the slightest. What time is it for me? It is about to be 7 o'clock. Yellow flags were briefly out on track for a second there. I think they still are, actually. Darabala is within that 1 second now, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Is it going to happen up here? Or is he a little too far back on this occasion? I think he might be a little bit too far back. 7/10 the gap. He will have DRS. And that rear wing of the MP Motorsports does open up down towards Leclerc. But for now, we keep that second spot. Oh, it's our teammate Awasa. Ayumu Awasa is out of this race, ladies and gentlemen. But at the moment, all we care about is this on-track battle between ourselves and Darabala. It's not just a battle for an on-track position. It's the battle for the position to lead the championship as well. Whoever comes out on top in this race will lead the championship going into Zandvoort. And he will have the DRS advantage at the moment. Yeah, he's had quite a few retirements, isn't he? He's pulling Miney up with him, yeah. Oh, look how close he is. Oh, we're in big trouble. We're in big, big trouble. I don't know, I feel like Miney should be okay. I don't think we're under too much threat from him. I think just Arabala. That's a bit better at the bus stop this time. Decent exit as well. 5/10. Here we go. Final lap. Let's do this. Out of turn 1 we go. 4 tenths. Through Rouge we go. We do get a slightly better run. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Just the Camel Straight is basically his best chance to overtake. And here he comes. Daravala getting closer and closer as he looks to the outside. He's too far back. And will maintain the second spot in the most crucial position. We needed to hold P2 at the end of the Camel Straight. And that's exactly what we managed to do. It was really important to make sure that he didn't get by there. And now he's running out of time. He's running out of opportunities. Almost running a bit wide there. Kept on the track. Yeah, we're at 108 AI right now. 108. Oh, God. Nearly dragging the car a bit wide. This is it. This is his last opportunity. Into the bus stop. It's his final chance to get into P2. Round Blanchemont we go and down towards the final chicane. I think he's too far back. Through bus stop we go then. And towards the checkered flag, Théo Pourchaire will hold on to take the win here in Belgium. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll hold on to the championship lead as well. And we do beat J.M. de Reuveler here in Belgium. A much, much needed result. And now, heading into Netherlands, we lead the championship for the second weekend in a row. And that will be a big one. That will be a big one. GG's, ladies and gentlemen, 118,000 going for 8 people. Fairs. Well done. Well done.
Have you seen one?
Whew, that was a good race. Very good race.
Not sure I have. They led every single lap of that one, lights to flag.
Did he? I don't think that's true. I think he was down in like P10 for a bit when the pit stops happened. I don't think he led every lap. But I'll let him off because he basically did, to be fair. Did lose all my points, GG Carter. Was that all your points you put in there? Damn. Well played. Well played. Oh, man. That was a really tough race. We've done really well there to finish in second place. It was a bit of a tough qualifying, starting in 7th place, but that strategy was mega. We got a couple positions early on, but that strategy went from P5 to P2, and that's exactly what helped us outscore de Reuveler here in Belgium. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we have a look at the championships in a moment, we should see we've got a little margin right now to the MP Motorsports driver. Théo Pourchaire, though, what a weekend for him. 28 points for the Frenchman today. He outscores us by 10 points here in Belgium, which means he does get a bit closer in the championship as well. But let's have a look at the feature results here. So as you can see, Pourchaire did take the win here. Ourselves in second place and de Reuveler in third. Kushmani finished in fourth as well. Good result for him. Richard Verschoor in P5. Victor Martin finishes in P6 with the fastest lap as well. And then we got Vesti, Duan, Hauger, and Novalak all in the top 10. Oh, we had a mini F there. Yep, we did. Well, it was going to happen at some point, I guess, wasn't it? It was going to happen at some point. You should be an F1 commentator? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. There you can see the rest of the order there as well. Only one retirement today. Ayumu Owasa retired right towards the end of the race. But did get classified, though, because it was right towards the end. So he does get classified technically. But, you know, it's still DNF in theory. So, let's have a look at the championship then, ladies and gentlemen. And it is back to 3 points for ourselves and Daravala. Going into this weekend, it was 3 points. Coming out of this weekend, it stays at 3 points. He closed up after the sprint race, but we opened it back up again after the feature race. So we scored the exact same amount of points after that one, which is very, very good. Théo Pourchaire does close up to the top 2, though. He's now 16 points away from ourselves and 13 away from de Reuveler. So he's back in the fight for the championship once again. Frederick Vesti in 4th. Hauger, Martin, Duan, Maini, Verschoor, Owasa, all in that top 10. next to the rest of the championship order there as well. We're still waiting for 3 drivers to score points this season. Roman Starnick, Roy Nassani, and Ralph Pashong in that bottom 3. So they need to score their first points or ain't going to look good for them. This is how the constructor standings look as well as we head into Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen. MP Motorsports do lead that on 331 points at the moment. ART in second on 304 and Dams in third on 278. 53-point battle between the top 3. Not bad, is it? Not bad at all. It is, Jeepsy, yep. It is. We've opened up that gap a bit more to Vesti as well, so... Whew, man, that was a good weekend. I mean, I wouldn't say a good weekend. It was a decent weekend. That sprint race fail kind of hurt us a little bit, but at least we bounced back in that sprint race, and we keep that points score over Daruvula the same. So that's something at least. We didn't lose anything to Daruvula. Oh, man. Opinion on drive-through penalties. They're good, I guess. Bit of a random one, but alright. Putting 750 if the Daruvula finished ahead of would have got about 5k. Damn. Was there a lot more on Leclerc to win, I guess, then? That's crazy. Alright. Here we go, then, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zandvoort. I did change the title on TikTok real quick as well, so... Let me do that real quick. Netherlands. Oh, no. Damn it. Okay, let's do... Prove that. It sucks you can only have 32 characters on TikTok for the title, but whatever. There we go. You hate this track, Jake? I quite like it, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's great for racing in real life, but I think it is pretty good in the game, in my opinion. I like driving it. No worries, Alfonso. No worries, mate. All right, let's see what weather we got for this weekend, then. Oh, we got some more rain coming for qualifying. Beautiful. So sprint race and feature race should be dry. Qualifying's gonna be wet. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Wet the entirety of quality, but we only do 1 lap, obviously, so... Okay, well, that makes things a bit spicy, doesn't it? That makes things very spicy. Right. Let's go. We've got medium tires available for us for the practice, but I think it's going to rain in practice as well. Yeah, it's going to rain straight away. What programs we got? Race strategy, time management, and fuel management. Okay. Is it going to dry up after at least, maybe? Let's see. 64% in 15 minutes. I think it's going to get worse this rain, isn't it? Damn. Okay, so it is going to rain pretty much the entirety of practice here. That's a little frustrating, but oh well. If we go on board with Novolab, we probably should see the rain. Yeah, we do. It is raining already. Okay, fair enough. We'll skip a little bit more time then, just so it rains properly, and then we'll head out on race strategy, I guess, the first one. See how we do with that. Wet tires on.
Everyone
Let's do
ready?
this.
Okay, let's go.
75,000 on Leclerc, really? Damn. And I guess the, what, 40k just under? On Daruvula. Alright, let's get a few laps under our belt. Unknowingly, don't get to any dry practice here, so that might make the sprint race quite interesting. But it will be good practice for qualifying at least, so... Oh, I didn't put a setup on, did I? I don't think I put a setup on. Let me double check. Nope, we didn't. Rookie mistake. There we go. Alright, let's try again. What was he doing before? I think race strategy, right? There we go. No worries, Kieran. No worries, Line. Appreciate the likes, guys. Okay. No winter tires available, of course, during in F2. It's wet tires and wet tires only if it rains, so... They've got plenty of work to do. What up, Trap? Yeah, it's a bit greasy out here for sure. Right. Let's keep an eye on the tire temps here as well. It's not heavy rain at least yet. Just some light rain. Not digital. I think this corner up here will be very tricky in the wet. Just gotta make sure we brake nice and early. Get the car wrapped in early as well, because there'll be plenty of understeer in that one. Same for this one here too. Just gotta look after the tire temps too. Cold tires in the wet is horrible. A literal ice rink. Might as well be driving with ice cubes bolted on instead. Lots of orange around here. I wonder why. I wonder what could possibly cause all the orange in the crowds. All right, here we go then. Let's go do some race strategy laps. Am I going to have to lift through this banker? Nah. We good. Maybe when it rains a bit heavy, we might need to, but... McLaren fans. Just like all the McLaren fans in Austria, right? The problem is, because it's wet, it might be a bit difficult to tell what AI we need to be at. McLaren's pretty good around this track. Yeah, they had a really good race, didn't they? Obviously, Lando lost the lead early on here. But, yeah, the McLarens were very quick. Can you please drift? I mean, these cars aren't exactly made for drifting, but... Lando won last year? He did. He did. Yeah, he lost the lead early on down towards turn 1. And then got him back about, what, 20 laps there, I think it was? Lando lost the lead early, insert any track. Yep, basically. I think Singapore is the only one he didn't lose the lead in, right? Maybe one other as well. Maybe Abu Dhabi, was it? .5 seconds up. To be fair, I mean, looking pretty good so far. Went to put us on the leaderboard. P9, okay. So at the moment, looks like might drop the AI a touch. Oh, actually, to be fair, I think there was a few drivers who had dry tyres didn't right at the start, didn't they? So maybe not, actually. I don't know. Let's do this program, and then we'll have a look after. Understep. Yep. We'll never forget Brazil 22, was it? When K-Mag went on pole there as well. Was it 22? Was it 23? I think it was 22. I think 23 was that Verstappen storm lap, wasn't it? So it must have been 22. Yeah. Unfortunately, he didn't keep hold of the lead for long, but... we'll never forget that. We'll never forget it. Yeah, that was a wild qualifying, wasn't it? The weather was crazy. Still pole, yep. Yep, it counts the record books. And Stroll, yeah. Stroll did it in Turkey, didn't he? 2019, I want to say. Maybe 18. Love Brazil for its weather. It's always spicy, yeah. A Brazil wet race is always a banger. Which is why I also really liked Hockenheim as well. We got a couple of wet Hockenheim races, and they were absolutely insane. Like, one of the best F1 races ever was in Hockenheim in 2019. That was a crazy, crazy race. Was it 2020 for Stroll? Wow. Better than I thought, actually. Yeah, that 2019 Hockenheim was insane. I honestly want to rewatch that race. I've not watched it in a long time. I think I watched it like 3 or 4 times, but it's been a while since I watched it. It was insane. Not gonna lie, I really think Verstappen's the greatest driver ever. I think he's just perfect. I wouldn't go that far. Incredible talent. But, I mean, when you've got 2 drivers who have 7 world championships each, you can't really look past them, can you? And there's definitely an argument for Verstappen to be in the top 5. But I wouldn't put him as the, you know, the definitive GOAT. If at the moment, we're the fastest wet tyre out there now. Oh, it is, isn't it, Jake? And the fact they're putting Belgium into the whole rotational thing as well is a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. The only way I would accept that is if they bring back Hockenheim to rotate it with. That is it. Otherwise, I'm not interested. We know it's Seb Vettel's the GOAT? No, I'm afraid not. Again, very good driver, but not the GOAT for me. The title should be updated, Rio, is it not? I did try and update the title. Did it not work? It should say Netherlands. Oh, for sure, Nate. For sure. But to call him the greatest of all time right now is... No, definitely. I wouldn't go that far. He would need to equal... Maybe not equal. He'd need to get at least 5, maybe 6 championships to be in the argument, in my opinion. Because in the day, that's kind of how you define a greatest of all time, isn't it? It's by what they achieved. Can he achieve 7 world championships? Probably. Will he? Probably not. He could definitely get 7 world championships. It's just, I don't know if he'll be in F1 long enough to be able to do it. You know what I mean? I did hear about it, Michael, yeah. I did hear about it. Logan Sargent. We're talking about goats, not gods. Am I the one who doesn't remember anything from Turkey and F1? You don't remember the 2020 race route? Turkey 2020 was a pretty solid race as well, actually, to be fair. That was where the whole interslicks thing really came into life. It still says Spa, but I can quite clearly see it isn't Spa. Oh, I might have to restart my stream then. I did update the title, but I guess it didn't save or something, I don't know. I will have to restart the stream to change the title. Excuse me, Cordell. If you wouldn't mind, please, buddy. I can see you're struggling quite a bit, but I'd like to complete my program, so that's okay. Snitch, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in as well. Oh, wow. Okay, yep. Crazy you mentioned Godspeed, didn't say Latifi. Yeah, Sergeant and Latifi truly are the gods of Formula 1, aren't they? You get the goats, then you get the gods. I remember the White Rebel, but I thought that was Portugal. No, that was in Turkey. Because it was supposed to be done in Japan, but they'd cancelled Japan and brought Turkey in to replace it. The whole White Red Bull thing was supposed to be for the Japanese Grand Prix, but because they cancelled it, they ran it for Turkey instead. But yeah, honestly, I love that livery, man. That was an absolutely beautiful livery. Okay, that's the race strategy I'm done with then. Some pretty good lap times to put down on the wets. We are the fastest drivers so far on the wet tyres. I don't think the top 4 were on wets at all in their laps, so... What up, Ollie? The rear left tyre went down to 25%. Damn, that's actually insane. 25% wear on the rear left is kind of nuts. Oh, Cordell, what are you doing? We're just going to play switcheroo. Okay. Musical chairs or something. When are we going to race? Whenever we're done with practice and qualifying. We won't do too much practice, I think, though. I think we'll try and do maybe one quick lap in qualifying. Sorry, one quick lap in practice,
so,
and then we'll
we should start finding more grip as we
head into qualifying. Appreciate it, Gary. What track is Spa getting rotated with? There's not really been any confirmation yet. They just know they're going to be doing rotational races in Europe. I'd imagine it would be a European track they rotate it with. So, yeah, we'll see, I guess. Hopefully it'll be Hockenheim, but I doubt it. I doubt it. It'd be the dream, but I don't see that happening. Although I do believe Hockenheim is undergoing a few renovations to try and get back into Formula 1, so that'd be great to see. I'd love to see Hockenheim and Kyalami back in F1. They're like the dreams for me. Right, let me check the title real quick and see if that... See, it does say Netherlands for me. But I don't know why it didn't update on your guys' end. Oh, it's under review, that's why. It needs to be approved by TikTok. Which is why it's not changed yet. Why would they need to approve me changing the title from Belgium to Netherlands? Okay, I think it's probably easy if I just restart the stream then, right? Because I don't know how long that approval process will take, so... Okay, for those on TikTok, I'm going to restart the stream real quick because in order for me to change the title, I have to end the stream. Otherwise, it doesn't work, so... I'm going to restart the stream real quick. I'll literally back up in like 2 seconds as soon as I end it. So just refresh my page on TikTok and you guys should see me live again. So I'll back you guys in at 2 moments. Kyalami's 6 minutes away from you, really? You'd have to go to a Grand Prix if it ever happens there. You'd have to. Right. Save. Let me make sure I did say Netherlands. Yep, I did. Good. And go live. Hoi! We're back! Alright, should be good. It makes sense not too far from each other. Yeah, I mean, in terms of logistics, you'd need a track that's quite close to you, right? So, why's that tire got 3% wear? Oh, maybe because we actually been out on that earlier. Okay. I think that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might... Actually, no, we need to save that wet tire for qualifying, don't we? Because it may well rain in qualies, so we might have to give that wet tire a spare. I was going to do another lap on the wet tire, but I don't think it's particularly worth it. Right now, though, we are currently 6/10 up on Victor Martin. Seems okay, doesn't it? Seems okay. Let's skip a little bit of time then. Let's skip to the end of the session and see how it all unravels. My dad went to the last race in 1993 and said it was amazing. So imagine with the new cars. The thing is, I actually don't think it'd be amazing. I'll be honest. I don't think it would be amazing. Dana coming in with the raid as well. Let's go, Dana. Thank you much for the raid. Hopefully, hopefully you're not dying too much after your stream. You went for a couple hours though, right? So couldn't have been too bad. Thank you much for the raid, Dana. I appreciate that. Welcome from Dana's stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm sure you probably all know who I am by now. Whether that's fortunate or unfortunate, you'd have to decide. So, but Rush, what fancy? You're so dead. Yeah, I was expecting that. 1 hour 30. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Good to see a stream in color again. Yeah, we're no longer in the 1930s. Welcome to the 21st century, baby.
We'll see you again soon.
What up, David? Welcome as well, dude. What up, Nugget? How's it going, guys? That's fancy. I'm good. Cheers, man. Hope you're good as well, dudes. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, that is practice over and done with. And I do think they improved a little bit towards the end there. But, yeah, that is it for practice. And Ralph Pachon goes fastest. And Sani, Novak and Vesti at the top there. But, of course, they were on the dry tires. So, I'm really not too sure what we need this AI at. Maybe it's okay, 108? Difficult to say. Difficult to say. But we'll see how it goes. I guess we'll run it. And if it's too much, we can try and lower it for the sprint race, I guess. But, yeah. Why would it not be amazing now? I just don't think the cars would be like able to go too wide that often. It's quite a narrow track, generally speaking. Like the straight and stuff is quite wide, but through a lot of the track, it's fairly narrow. And I don't think it provides good racing for the modern day cars. Again, back then when the cars are smaller, fantastic. But with the longer, bigger cars, heavier cars, they're not going to be quite as, you know, racy at Kyalami. I still think it'd be great to watch the racing there in general. I'd love to drive it, that's for sure. But I don't think it'd be, you know, I don't think it'd provide for amazing battles and stuff. No worries, anyway. Enjoy your nap. Hopefully your throat's not going to be clogged up. Not bad, Cheese and Pasta. Hope you're good as well, mate. Think I'm starting to get sick as well. It's because of her stream, isn't it? She streams once, everyone gets ill on her stream. It's like this cyber infection. Arthur Leclerc doesn't win races. I don't know. We've got a race win so far. We got a win so far. When we finish at Belgium, P17 in the sprint race, and then P2 in the feature race. So another podium to add to the tally. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this then, shall we? Qualifying time here in Zandvoort. It is going to be raining for this qualifying session as well, so that'll make things very, very tricky for this one. The AI is still at 108. I don't know if we should run it. Maybe we go 107? Let's try 107, because I really have no idea we'd want the AI for this. Not being able to kind of compare in practice does make it a little bit difficult, so we'll try 107 and see how it goes. We'll try 107. Not a feature race, is it? No, it is not. It is not. All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying time here in Zandvoort. Can we try and get ourselves a good result in qualifying here? We need a good result in qualifying because overtaking around here is a lot trickier than in Belgium. So we need to try and get this right. Let's do this. 107, 106. Yeah, I think that should be about right. We'll see. We'll see. We could always adjust after qualifying. It does seem like the AI is balanced across the weekend, which is good at least. Like, they do vary track to track. But they, you know, if you're at 107 in qualifying, you're probably at 107 in the race as well. So that's something at least. In F1, you know, you can be varying it the entire weekend. So, all right, we'll have to use this soft tire, this wet tire, sorry, then. It's on 3% wear, but should be okay to get us through qualifying at least. Wings are at 50-39. That's fine. We'll leave that as it is. We'll put the brake bias a little bit higher as well. We'll go 98 in the brake pressure too. Tire pressure should be good. Okay, we'll leave it like that. Have I been to a Grand Prix? I've not, no. I've not. How to track a person by their TikTok? What? Okay, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying time. Let's see what we can do here. In a wet Zandvoort. Let's try and get a good lap down. Well, that looked a little bit deep for turn one, but should be fine. We're still P1 right now. Out turn three we go. Just waiting for the grip. A little bit too much outside curb. Okay. The AI is miles behind. Oh my god. Dude, look how far back the AI is. What? They're so far back. I think we might get pole here. I have a feeling we might be on pole. Okay, so are the AI terrible in the wet? Or are they just weak around here in F2? I mean, that was like, what, a second and a half? Rob Deadcool. Don't complain. I mean, the problem is, like, that was too easy.
Goodbye for now, then.
1.5 seconds.
Just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out.
What do we do? Do we just take it? Because I feel like that was kind of too easy. Way too easy. The problem is if I restart, I still can't adjust the AIs, so I don't know. Do I restart and just maybe try and purposely finish like third or something? To make it a bit more interesting? Or do we just take the pole position? Probably just the wet. Maybe up to 108. Yeah, maybe. How would you change it? You could change it after qualifying, but if I restart, you still can't change it. Should we just take it? Yeah? Okay, fair enough. I guess it shows how random the AI is sometimes, but yeah, that was on 107 AI. And we could definitely have done I think even on 110, we still would have got pole, wouldn't we? I think even on 110 AI, we probably still would have got pole by probably about 6 or 7 tenths. So I guess we do take it then. Because that lap probably still would have been good enough to get pole on 110, so not much we can do, I guess. But there we go then. Pole position here in Zandvoort, ladies and gentlemen. Theo Porsche in second place. Hauger in third. Vesti in fourth. Duwan, Behrman, Fittipaldi, Bashir, and Duravala, as well as Isaac Hadjar, sorry, all in that top 10. So Derivla starting in P9 is actually really good for us in the feature race, isn't it? He will start ahead of us in the sprint race. He will start in P2 for the sprint race. We'll start in 10th, annoyingly. But we'll see what we can do in the sprint race to try and reduce that gap. But in the feature race, at least, where more points are available, we will start above him. So that's very good for the championship. You can see the rest of the qualifying order there as well. Awasa, our teammate, down in P15, having a bit of a struggle right now. Kush Miney, who's having a really good race in Belgium, down in P21 too. So a torrid time for him. But yeah, there we go then. That is qualifying over and done with, I guess. You're like Max in the wet? Yeah, maybe. How did Spa go? P17 in the sprint race and P2 in the feature race. Unfortunately, we made a big strategical blunder in the sprint. We started in P4. And we were running around there as well. It started running towards the end. We kind of boxed too late, really, and we couldn't make up any places. So, yeah, we choked up the strategy in the sprint race there. Lost out a good few points. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen. Sprint race time. I don't know. Are they going to be harder in the dry? Maybe? I don't know. I really don't know what they're going to be like. Should we run 108 in the sprint race? See how it goes, and then we can adjust it accordingly for the feature race? Because the sprint race is basically going to be the test here, isn't it? Usually I use practice to kind of judge the AI, but because of the varying conditions, it's impossible to. So should we go 108? Say 108, I think, for now. 108. 107. Race is going to be dry, so not sure if there'll be a lot quicker in the dry conditions. Yeah, that's my concern too. Let's run 108. We'll run 108 for the sprint race, and then we'll adjust accordingly for the feature race. We'll basically use the sprint race to kind of test the AI, see how they are. If they're a bit too easy, maybe we can go to 110. If they are much more difficult in the dry, maybe we go down to 106 something. So I guess it's kind of the middle point really for everything, isn't it? We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. Sprint race action time for Zandvoort. We've got 15 laps of racing action here to come. This is going to be a tricky one today. We start in P10 for this sprint race after taking pole position in qualifying. Don't forget, the top 10 does swap around in the sprint race. So if you start on pole position, you start in P10 for the sprint race. But it will go back to normal for the feature race. We'll still have pole position for that. We do actually extend our championship lead after qualifying as well. If you get pole position, you also get 2 points in the championship too. So the gap between ourselves and Derivla right now is up to 5 points now. It was 3 going into qualifying, but because we started on pole, it means we are now 5 points ahead of him. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get underway for the sprint race here in Netherlands. Just trial and error, basically, yeah. I didn't get to any, like, testing before the stream. Usually I do. But I was a bit tight on time today, so I didn't have time to do that.
Driving skill. What, I wonder, is in store for us today? 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the
Not at all, that corner.
corners of the narrow and demanding
Play the game how you like to.
circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today.
Is it meant to look a little bit wet on the ground? They should really do their grid run-up. The grid line-up in the commentary for the sprint race. Don't know why they don't. But oh well. Alright, here we go then. It's very grey out here. I don't think it's wet though, thankfully. I think it's just the track looks like that. Okay. Oh wow, those medium tyres are gonna fucking die. So it is gonna be medium tyres for this sprint race. But those last 5 laps look horrible. They look absolutely horrible. I mean, we're not going to 2-stop this, obviously. Oh, sorry, 1-stop this. And then doing a pit stop in a sprint race when you've only got 15 laps is kind of weird, but... yeah, that is going to be a tricky 5 laps at the end, isn't it? Those medium tyres are not going to hang on for long. Does anyone have know any tricks on how to not burn your eyes when cutting onions? Wear goggles, like swimming goggles, Bucks. Then the thing in the air, whatever it's called, can't get in. Easy peasy. Honestly, I just wing it. I try my best. I just cut it as fast as I can, quickly, and just get it done with. If I start Renault in this season, I'll be at Alpine 2021. Nice, sounds good. Hards? Unfortunately, there's no hards available. We literally get mediums and softs only. But obviously, we only don't really want to pit here, do we? So we'll get up to 0 stop this, and we'll start in P10 with the medium tires. Right. Prediction for the sprint race, ladies and gentlemen. What should we do? What should we do? Top 5, maybe? Starting in P10 is going to be quite tricky to overtake round here. Should we try and go top 5? I think trying to get a podium out of this might be a bit too complicated, really. So I think I might be going for a top 5. A spoon on the roof of my mouth, and that helps. Wait, what? How does that work? Top 4, you reckon? Top 4, we're probably pushing it a little, I'd say. If it was a track where overtaking's a lot easier, I probably would have maybe been okay with top 4, top 3. But I think because it's a track where overtaking is a bit more complex, I think we'll go top 5. Kind of being in the middle everywhere, aren't we? Oh, no, let's do that, Nico, there. Let's do that. Will we get a top 5 in the sprint race? Which wheel am I using? The Mazda FSR with the R9 wheelbase. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this then. So, it is going to be a 0-stop strategy here in Zandvoort. We're going to start on the medium tires. We're going to finish on the medium tires. The entire 15 laps from lap 0 to lap 15 will be done on that same medium tire. You have to be very careful with the medium tire on the formation lap because we don't want to put any excessive wear on that tire. Let's just adjust the brake bias back to where it was as well. Did we adjust anything else? Or was it just that? I think it was just that. We've just got a little bit low on that front wing too. That'll do. All right. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. We start P10 for the sprint race. Let's see if we can try and get into that top 5 here in Zandvoort. What do I think about McLaren? I think they'll win the Constructors again this year. It'll be a good fight between them and Ferrari again, though. But I think Lando will win the championship, and McLaren win the championship for the Constructors as well. How do you have multiple live stream camera views at once? Looks so good. I have one camera set up for my face, one for the game, which is a game capture basically, and then another camera behind me for the wheel. You can actually see the legs of the camera stands right here. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Will Arthur Leclerc finish in the top 5 here in Zandvoort? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now for those on TikTok. If you want to gamble some points, have your say on the prediction. Make sure you head over to Twitch right now. How do you get them all to work in your live stream? I don't quite understand what you mean by that. You just put them on the scenes. I don't know. The same way you do with everything else. Yeah, but to be fair, Gunter, he also crashed in his debut testing in McLaren and Mercedes, so I'd say they worked out pretty well. All right, here we go. Tires are going to be pretty cold for this one, but like I said, I didn't really want to put too much wear on them. That's the one downside to these shorter F2 races. Top 5 from 10th. Let's see how good we are, Buseman. Let's see how good we are. 0.2, nice, not bad. All right. When are we taking this Kremer to F1? Tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the final day of F2, and then we decide which team we go to. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights then here in Zandvoort for 50 laps of sprint race action. And the cold tyre is struggling off the line. It was a bit of a bad launch as well as we get jumped by both Novalak and Victor Martin. We've got another car on the inside as well. We have to keep it a bit tight here as we're almost 3 wide on the apex of turn 1. And we're down to 13th nearly here. Can we get back on the inside in a sunny? We can. Let's try and go the long way round on Victor Martin maybe as well. He gets the exit nice on that inside line. And it takes that P11 away. That is a bad start. Bad start. There's a couple of 2 wides going on in front of us, though. Let's see if we can capitalize. We've got a nice run through here. Up the inside we go. Oh, Victor Martin. That was a lame move on the inside. He had to get checked up by the guys in front of him. We hold that inside line against him as well as we head through the next right-hander. And we are back into 11th place. So 1 position gain lost over the entire lap so far, which is not ideal. But the tyres were quite cold, so little you can do about it when that happens. Jordan, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dude. Welcome in. Oh. Why do they all do the same thing, though? Literally every car in front of us had a little tweak, though. Here we go towards turn 1 for the second time onto lap 2 of 15. We're slipstreaming Novalak all the way down towards the opening corner. Isaac Kajal leads the race as it stands. Through turn 1 we go. Just getting really close to that rear wing of the Trident in front of us. Tyre's still a bit slippery at the moment while they try and generate some temperature. Out from turn 3 we go. Trying to get our foot down. Novalak using a lot of the outside curve there that would have just upset the car a tiny bit. The F2 cars don't particularly like those big curves too much. Here we go to the end of the straight then through the long right-hander. This puts a lot of strain on that left side tyre, but that's a pretty good run as we head through the next pair of right-handers as well. Just run that a tiny bit wide. Where do we finish in Spa? P2 in the feature race. The RS not available just yet. Almost there, though. Maybe a sign of good luck. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that 8th World Championship will come to him in the next couple of years. We'll see. This is what I mean, though. Like, this track is very difficult to overtake him, which is why going for a top 3 would have been a bit optimistic. But even now, looking for a top 5 is going to be quite optimistic as well, isn't it? Got a bit of a poor run through the final banking there. How much was my sim, including my PC and everything? Oh. Yes.
No need to
A
worry
lot.
about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I wish for nothing more than trophy back at Ferrari and Hamilton getting his 8th title. Both possible. Both possible. I'm not too sure if we'll get it this year. I don't think Hamilton will be in the championship fight this year. But I do see Ferrari being strong in the constructors, so it'll be between them and McLaren, that's for sure. Move up the insides. Late move up the inside. Oh, and bang wheels from Novalak. Was that a bit too aggressive? Oh,
So easy.
the move was on. Did we go a little bit too late on the brakes, though? What do you think, chat? Do we give that position back? Do we give that position back, or do we just hang on? That was a little bit forceful on the inside, wasn't it? No, you think we hold on to it? The move was on, but it was a little deep. He cut in on you. This feels like Kota 2024 right now. You think hang on? Right, we'll try. We did go fast there as well, 21.5. So not only did we get a position, we also got a fastest lap for it as well. Racing incident. I wonder if the FIA will be talking to us at some point. We'll see. All right, you guys are saying to hold the position. You guys think it was fine. So, although it was forceful and aggressive, I'll take your guys' word for it. We'll hold on to the position for the time being. Literally, that's how I overtake in this game. Yeah, we try and keep it clean usually here. Although that one was, yeah, a bit of a question mark, but don't give it back. Race control said nothing. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We shall continue to look forward then. Theo Pourchaire in P9 at the moment. One of our championship rivals, of course, right now, too. Porsche. I think we've got an 18-point gap on him at the moment as we head into the sprint race. Purple middle sector. Now that the tyres warmed up, we've got some pretty good pace. It's a very good pace. Thoughts on Lewis's crash at Barcelona? Well, like I said earlier, he had a crash in his debut pre-season testing with McLaren and Mercedes, and I'd say those two worked out quite well, so Porsche's going to cover the inside here. He thinks he's under threat. And he thinks he's in danger, and he is in danger, so we go around the outside at turn 1. Nice and down the brakes, leaving plenty of room on the inside. We can't question mark that one. That was a beauty around the outside at turn 1. Got the grip, got the speed. And we've got the position to go with it as well. Up into P9 now. Starting to make some moves. Maybe we can go a little bit higher in the air, you know. 108 still looking a little bit easy. Could be going 110 for the feature race, you know, chat. Especially with it being a pole position too. Maybe we'll go 110. If you need to overtake them all like that from top 5, you have my blessing. I'll bear that in mind. They keep doing that little weird tweaking thing out that corner. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they're trying to replicate Oversteer or something, but... Nice run at the banking. Helga could be in trouble here. We're trying to run the outside. Helga's just held that inside line nice. Then we'll try and loop around the outside maybe. Exit turn 1. Helga just hangs on this time. Lap 16 and 15 now. That was a good opportunity there, but Helga just did enough to fend us off. So we try and get the exit out of turn 3. He just hit that outside curb a bit there. That might just upset the car, but still a bit too far back right now. Unless... Up the inside, we go at the end of the straight. What a move that is. I don't know if he lifted a little bit there, but we've got a fantastic run out of turn 3. And we just cruised up the inside before we got to the right-hander. I think it's turn 5, I think it's called. I always forget the turn numbers. I think it's turn 5. But either way, a lovely move on Dennis Haugaard. Into the top 8 we go, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get that top 5 now? It's Enzo Fittipaldi who's in that 5th spot at the moment, so we'll see if we can try and get the move on him. Dodge, Jordan, and there's one more there that I missed as well. Merklo, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Hope you guys having a good one. Yeah, sounds like an open lobby. That dead cool. Sounds like an open lobby. Ooh. Okay, they're really slow at turn 1. Damn. We carried a lot more speed there. Is there a reverse grid for every race? Yeah, for every sprint race, yep. Every single F2 sprint race is reverse top 10. Is that still the rule for 2025, chat? Does anyone know? I don't watch a lot of F2, so I'm not entirely familiar with the rules. Have they still got that, or...? Purple set to 1. Just joined. What have I missed? Did you watch Spa at all, or did you miss Spa? This is our first race in Zandvoort, but we did Belgium today as well, so... Depends if you watched anything of today or not. What's the point of qualifying first if you get P10? Well, there's less points available in the sprint race than there is in the feature race. In the sprint race, it goes from 10 points from P1 to 1 point in P8. Whereas in the feature race, it's 25 points to 1 in P10, so... I guess just added entertainment, basically. Yeah, so in Belgium, we had the sprint race first, obviously. We finished P17 in that. We were running, I think it was 5th, 6th, something like that. And then we made a bit of a strategical blunder. It started raining towards the end, but we kind of hit a bit too late to catch up, really. If we had gone one lap early, we probably would have got a good result. But, yeah, we made a bit of a strategical error in Hungary. In Belgium, sorry. And then in the feature race, we made a strategical genius. We went for a one-lap undercut, and it went from P5 to P2. So, overall, it was okay. Not too bad. Have we qualified below 10th? Yes. I think in Australia. Oh, Fittipaldi! Enzo Fittipaldi from P5 has just checked up on Frederick.
Okay, mate, that was an illegal maneuver. You've got to see that
Nah.
position or we'll receive a
Nah.
penalty.
This is a robbery. This is a robbery. Go, Vesti, please. This is an absolute robbery. I'm being robbed in front of my own eyes. Fittipaldi was just braking in front of Vesti. Vesti didn't overtake him, so I did. And I'm the one about to get position back. It's a robbery. And now we're 2.7 seconds back on the top 5. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Don't fall for that account, by the way, chat. It's obviously not real. Don't be stupid. Obviously not a real account. What up, Alex?
Caution, caution.
Yellow flag is still up Fittipaldi's car. This has actually been a pretty good lap so far. Elon Musk isn't getting my money anyway. Yeah, just make sure you're not verified on Twitter. Good for my prediction? Yeah, I suppose so. 2.4 seconds back at the moment. He'll gain a lot of time in the straights. The rear tyres are starting to fall off a little bit here as well. I can feel a sliding a touch. They don't look that bad, though. Front left is actually the big concern. No, it was on TikTok, Nico. It was on TikTok, don't worry. We don't get people like that on Twitch, thankfully. Are my tires too hot, maybe? Because I really do feel I'm sliding a bit. No, temperatures are fine. It really feels like the tires are struggling at the moment. I don't know why. Very strange feeling. What was the idea behind later community race signups? So as I kind of said on Discord, the problem we get right now is because signups are on Tuesday, some people just forget to remove their signups and stuff if they're not unavailable. And it causes, you know, delays in the lobby because we're having to wait for people to sign up and stuff. So I think the idea is hopefully it'll improve attendance and make the lobby time quicker, essentially. So we're not having to wait around for 20, 30 minutes to get people in. That's the idea anyway. Look, Tilly, how's it going? .9 seconds. We are catching Jack 2-1 at the moment, but I don't think we're catching enough. Getting a few attempts this lap. Frederick Vesti's got DRS on me here. He might get past me. I'm just going to try and break that slipstream. I'll make it a little bit more complicated for him. The people that said no in the predictions are the FIA in the race. Yeah, so what happened between me and, who was it, Porsche, was it? That clashed? They knew they had to get their own back. 2.421. Yeah, we're struggling a little bit right now. This pace is not as good as it was at the start of this race.
Okay, Arthur, do it. Just ahead. Push hard. They're holding us up.
Try my
now,
best,
so
Mark.
Please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push.
I'll do everything I can. But these tyres are sliding quite a lot at the moment. Look, Jacob. I'm struggling to get the car pulled out from this corner. Still 2 seconds right now. Into the chicane we go again. How did quali go? We finished For this one, we finished P1. In Spa, it was P7, I think. The thing is, the AI's quality pace were terrible in the wet. We were like 1.4 seconds up on them.
We're catching the car ahead.
Here comes Vesti again.
These tyres need to get us to the end of this race.
Too far back. What happened to Berry? Berry's going into retirement. He's a 2-time world champion this game, so
Okay, you're losing us
he's calling it a day
times, the car behind.
until the next game cycle. He's taking a sabbatical. Do you think if Danny got the Red Bull seat this year, would he perform as well as everyone wanted? No. No, I don't. Typical F2 AI, yeah, they're very volatile. Sometimes they'll be super easy, and other times they just completely slap you around the face. Cough, cough, Bahrain. Correct, Deadcool. 1.5, come on. They are holding each other up a bit here, aren't they, actually? 1.2, we might have a chance, you know. We might have a chance. We've not got DRS right now. But they are holding each other up quite a bit in the corners, and that could be really beneficial for us. We try and claw a bit closer. Lap 13 and 15. Next lap will be the penultimate lap of this race. Can we try and fish out a top 5 here? Seemed unlikely a few laps ago, but that time is coming down slowly but surely. But the clock is ticking. The lap count's only going up. Oops, a bit in the grass. Oh, lovely turn 5. Ooh. That's the best we've done that corner today. There we go. There's DRS. We got that, doctors. But we're still a bit too far right now from Jaguar to make a move at the minute. We'll try and get a good final sector. Maybe there'll be an opportunity down towards turn 1. We'll see. Try and get our foot down. Yeah, I think we might be a little bit too far back right now. Yeah, definitely too far back, actually. Definitely too far back. But we'll crawl ourselves a bit closer then. With that extra bit of straight line speed. 21.7 that time around. Unfortunately, couldn't be that objective, but we've got another couple laps to give it a go here. Is there a website to calculate that difficulty for F2? No. Unfortunately not. There's just an F1 calculator only. Arthur Leclerc is his brother. His real-life brother, Harry. It's a real-life driver career. Yellow flags. I think it's behind us. Where is it? I think it's one of the Tridents. An overlap, maybe, or... Is it Starnick? It's Starnick, there you go. Roman Starnick out of the race. It's our first time at the sprint race as we enter the final lap in a moment. We're still a little bit too far back from Jack 2-1 here. This is going to be our last lap showdown for that top 5, isn't it? How are the tyres? Not pretty. Could be worse, but... Yeah, that left side's taking a bit of a spanking right now, isn't it? Here we go. On to the final lap of the Dutch Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, for the sprint race. We're trying to slipstream down all the way up towards turn 1. We're still a few tenths back right now. I don't think we can get the move done here. It's going to have to be somewhere else if we want that top 5. We've caught onto the back of the pack. But now we've got to try and find that one extra position. Stop spamming my chat, digital. Trying to get our foot down. Come on, here we go, here we go, here we go. We try and look up the inside of Jack Doan at turn 5. We'll keep it nice and tight to the inside. Yellow flags are still out. We're not going to be able to pass him because of the yellow flags. Oh, mate. We had to back out the move because we couldn't pass under yellows. And that might be the only chance we get. Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Nah. Nah, doubters, what have you done? The doubters did this. Can we try and get the exit here, maybe? Oh, mate, there's no way that's just happened. There's no way. This is it to the line, then. No, he's going too far ahead, isn't he? Unless, down to the line we go. Jack Durham will just get that P5 over us by absolutely nothing. Oh, man, I cannot believe that. We couldn't do the overtake because of the yellow flags, and we're perfectly alongside him. That is absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. We got a great move on the inside, but the yellow flags being out there from the car retiring the lap before.
Well, the sprint one's not where the big points
are. Unbelievable.
But it sets them up well.
We've been absolutely robbed, chat. Absolutely robbed. P6 it is, so we do score a few points then. I think it's 4 points we get. 3 points maybe for P6. Can't quite remember, but man. Tuned in to watch robbery instead of F1, I guess. And with some fans tuning into lap 50 in Abu Dhabi. Michael Massey is back. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is there any chance you can show settings of the pit house in the game? If you do !FFB, Chris, it will show you all my stuffs. Command FFB for force feedback. GG's those who said no, though. You guys will get your points in a moment. There you go. Decal's done it for you. So, let's have a look there, ladies and gentlemen. We do score a few points today. We get 4 points. That's not bad, actually, to be fair. We get 4 points. 6 so far over the weekend. Not bad, is it? Not too bad. We've got the same amount of points as Jayhan the Ruler as well, which isn't too bad at all. So, he's got 6 points so far this weekend. We've got 6 points so far this weekend as well. So, can't complain too much. We're on the same page as Darabala. However, don't forget, we do start on pole position for the feature race here. We do start on pole position. So, hopefully, we can try and maximize some points going into this feature race. How P4? That's the results of the entire weekend so far. This is the sprint race results. In qualifying, you get 2 points for pole position. So this is the results over the entire weekend. This is the results for the sprint race. So and that's it for the points actually, with Porsche and Novalak in at the top 10. Sorry, bro. These guys are mad. Outright scammers everywhere, dude. Outright scammers. Dimitri, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Oh, that name gives me PTSD. For the Mercedes crew. Mercedes crew terrorize this chat. All right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the big one here in Zandvoort. It's time for the feature race. Let's get you guys paid out on Twitch real quick before I forget to do that. I don't know if we've got any mods here at the moment, so... So we had 33% saying yes, let us finish in the top 5. 67% saying no. For those who said no, GG. Enjoy your points. Definite robbery, though. 2 points for pole in F1, isn't it? Oh, is it in F1? No, it's not. No. Yeah, the whole points for pole thing is just in F2. There was a lot of talk about it, though. There was a lot of talk about it. Hello, Kate. Welcome back. All good, Kate Gray. Do a Lewis and Bennett, please. I would like to not do that, actually, Waz. We're leading the championship at the moment, mate. I'd very much appreciate not doing that. We're 5 points up on Derivla right now, so... I saw a settings, but the software had an update and some things are messed up. I guess I might update it then. It should still get, like, it should roughly still be right, though. But I may need to go through it again and just double-check it. It also depends on what mods you're using as well, Chris. Are you on the R9 or you want a different wheelbase? Because some wheelbase allows for different settings. So if you're on a different wheelbase, you might not have exactly the same settings as mine. They might feel a bit different too. Tyrion, thanks for following Twitch for me. Appreciate it. Welcome in as well. Hope you're doing good. You're on the R9 as well? Okay, should be fine then. Yeah, I guess just a software update. Might have changed a few things then. I've not updated it for a while, so... Thank the follow as well, Chris. Appreciate it, dude. I'll get around to updating that at some point. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. Sprint race action over and done with. We finished P6, in the sprint race, which isn't too bad at all. But now, of course, we start pole position. We start in P1 for the feature race here in Zandvoort. Can we convert that to race victory? It's our second pole position, I want to say. Maybe third that we've got in this career. We've not scored a feature race win yet. Are we going to do that for the first time today? I guess we'll find out. I think it probably is okay to up the AI, isn't it? Because it did seem a little bit slow. Should we push 110? Do you think we can do it? I reckon we can give it a shot, you know. Especially starting a pole position. I think we can give 110 a shot. Max AI. We're going to go for it, chat. We're going to go for it. We're going balls deep. We're going to go all out for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. While the race loads up, I'm going to go take a quick refreshments break. I'll be with you guys in a few moments' time. And then it'll be time for 20 laps of feature race action here in Zandvoort. We start pole position. Let's gun for that win. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the feature race here in Netherlands.
Welcome back to Formula 2, where the tension is building for what promises to be another exciting race here in the Netherlands. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. With that then, let's run through the grid order. A fantastic effort from Arthur Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole position. And starting alongside in P2 is Teo Pourchaire. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hauger, Vesti, Jack Doohan, Behrman, Fittipaldi, Verschoor, Deruvala, Isaac Hadjar, Novalak, Nissani, Victor Martins, Zane Maloney, Owasa, Stanek, Crawford, Brad Benavides, Boschon, Correa, Miney and Amory Cordial completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today, Alex. How does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that.
It's not
tyre
raining!
course, and then the question is,
Alex,
where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
It's not raining, Alex. Stop it.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do.
It's not
Don't
funny.
let me down.
It's all right. We've only got to hit that 2 more weekends, and then it's over, chap. And then it's over. Right. Here we go, then, ladies and gentlemen. We do start on pole position here in Zandvoort, and this is the strategy for today as well. Morgan Rogers has 2 in 4 minutes. Damn, okay. Can you do that in the Premier League, please, so I can get some FPL points? I'd appreciate that a lot. So yeah, it is saying 8 on the softs, 12 on the mediums. Ooh. Then it's back to tire pressure? Yup. I don't think we got that in the sprint race, did we? I don't remember hearing him say that. Maybe it's only the feature race that happens, though. Do we want to go 1 lap earlier, maybe? There is quite a bit of a time gap, isn't there, between each lap, so... overcut, you reckon? The thing is, a track like this, the overcut doesn't usually work as well. Undercuts around here are very good. Track position's always very important, too. Overcut's always better. Not in this game. Not in this game. I just saw in football chat, John Duran's set for a medical in London on Thursday before proposed move from Aston Villa to Al Nassr. 77 million agreed. Are you serious, bro? That fucking sucks. 21 years old, one of the most gifted strikers in the league, and is moving to Saudi Arabia. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Has to be undercut, I think. Yeah. Or we just leave it at lap 8. That'll be kind of evens with some of the drivers anyway, won't it? So, I think maybe we just leave it. We can maybe go 1 lap earlier if we want to, but I think we'll just stay on 8 laps for now with the softs. And then we'll go on mediums at the end for 12. Right, everything else should be set up with the car, so no problem there. Guess we just go for the win, right, chap? I guess just go for the win. Blackburn Rovers or Preston North End? Blackburn Rovers because they had Sammy Schmodix. He's a local hero around here. I think we go for the win, don't we? We start on pole position. It's our best chance to get our feature race win, so I think we've got to go for it. I think we've got to go for it. Go for the W. I agree. I 100% agree. Let's do that, mods. Will we get a W here in the feature race? I don't know if Nico's still here or not, but if you win, we'll all be happy. I will do my best. I will do my damn best. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then. The final race of the night. And it's the feature race here in Zandvoort. It all comes to an end in F2 tomorrow. We've got Monza tomorrow. And then we've got Abu Dhabi. And then the prologue, the F2 season, is done and dusted. We will also decide which F1 team we move to tomorrow as well. So make sure you tune in for tomorrow's stream. And hopefully, we can try and get ourselves a move into a Formula 1 team after Abu Dhabi. But, ladies and gentlemen, for now, we have the championship to focus on. And we have this race here in Zandvoort to focus on as well. We've got 20 laps of feature race action here to come. It's going to be a tough race, this one. No rain is forecast, but the strategy is certainly going to play into effect today. We've got 8 laps on the soft tyres to get us going. After that, we've got 12 laps on the medium tyres as well. Marwan, thanks for following Twitch for me. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in as well. But that is the strategy for today, ladies and gentlemen. 20 laps of racing action is what we're going to face up against, and hopefully we can score our first ever feature race win. We've got 1 win so far this season, and that was in the sprint race around Imola. Can we make it number 2 in this feature race, and our first in the feature races as well? The prediction, ladies and gentlemen, very simple. Will we score a race victory here in Zandvoort? Make sure to get predictions up on the Twitch when it comes up in a moment. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 20 laps of racing action for the feature race here in Zandvoort. Come on, Arthur.
Okay, so our system checks are good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up right now on the Twitch. Will we score our first feature race victory here in Netherlands? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now. For those on TikTok, if you want to gamble your points, head over to the Twitch right now and have your say on the prediction.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dutch Grand Prix feature race time here in Formula 2 in Zandvoort. We do start on pole position for what I think is the 3rd time in this career. Can we try and convert this one to race victory? We haven't done it in the past. Now's the time to do it. Rest of the grid lining up. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 5 red lights here in Zandvoort. Lights out, away we go. There's a long hold down towards turn 1. A bit of wheel spin. We try and get going. Porsche up the inside. Helga around the outside. And that second phase is terrible. And we get hit. We're round. Oh, no. Oh, no. Safety car.
Caution, the safety car's out.
Oh, that was not the turbo. 10-second penalty. What?
Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay,
What?
The officials have deployed the safety car due to multiple cars being stopped on track. Mind your delta.
What? What for? What for? Oh my God, bro, are you kidding me? What do we do? Do we pit? No, we're not restarting, chat. We're not restarting. We're not restarting. What do we do? We could switch on to the medium tires and then try and do a medium soft from there. We'll have to get a lot of overtakes done, though. Hard to the end, none available. We have mediums only. Unless we try and take mediums to the end, I don't know. Shit. Why not restart? It makes it boring. Gotta live with it. It makes things more challenging. Let's try and keep it somewhat realistic, you know? Is it mandatory to stop after lap 3? Is it? Chat, can someone confirm that? Is that a thing in F2? Can I point out doing how also has a pen? Yeah, I see that. It is? Oh, bro. I guess we just have to live with it, don't we? I guess we'll just get rid of the 10 seconds when we pit. We'll have to have a look at what happened at turn 1 after the race, but we were in a 3-wide position. I don't know if it was Porsche or Duan that hit us. I mean, Duan's got a 10-second, but we got the warning for a collision with Porsche, so I don't really know what happened. We got a bad start. I mean, the launch itself was okay. It was a second phase that was really, really difficult. But, yeah. Can't you go for softs and get the penalty out of the way? I could, maybe. We still will have to pit, but at least we'll get the penalty cleared and be on a fresh soft again. What do you guys think? Should we do that, maybe? It won't be part of the mandatory pit stop, but we would clear that 10-second penalty, but we'd have to get through the field. Should we do that? Or should we just hang it out? I think we pit for that soft tire. I think it's a good shout. It won't count to the mandatory pit stop, but I think it's a good idea. Sed's car will be out at lap 3. Just pit then and go to the end. I think we're going to pit now and get on that fresh soft. Get rid of that 10-second penalty as well. I think that's a good idea. Oh, mate, that is so annoying. What could have been a great, great day has been spoiled very quickly. Like I said, I'm not really too familiar with exactly what happened, really. But, yeah. Shit. Absolutely no idea what happened. I guess 3 don't go into 1 at turn 1, huh?
Okay, off we go. Back
That rim ramp's a bit slow, but
perfect
doesn't matter,
job
thankfully.
from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
All right, well, let's go. Pull aboard to Leto, 22 to P1. So we can do, huh? We're going to have to get some moves done. It will be tricky around a track like this. Overtaking around here is quite difficult. You get turn 1. That's kind of it. Sometimes you get opportunities at the end of this straight here. If you're lucky, maybe in the second DRS straight. So, yeah, we'll see.
Okay, this is not your true position. They haven't pitted yet, so don't waste time fighting.
Let's see.
They're going to be coming in soon.
Let's catch up to this safety car real quick as well. It might come in this lap. It might wait for us. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't mind if it came in this lap. We should be able to catch up in time. What track is this? Zandvoort, Netherlands. Well, lots of work to do, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what. Look who's P21.
Okay, this is
Look who's in 21st.
They haven't pitted yet, so don't waste time fighting.
I thought this was going to be a bad day for the championship. It turns out
Safety
the
car
Ruveler is in
this lap.
P21 right now.
Start in this lap. Let's make sure
Okay.
those tyres are up to temperature, and remember, there's no overtaking until the time.
Still chances.
Stay in position.
Still chances. We've got a purple middle sector there as well. What up, Seb? All right, here we go. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag's going to wave any second now. And away we go. They're going to be quite early in the brakes in turn 1. Let's see if we can maybe jump a position or 2.
Right, the gap's the teammate ahead of us. 2.6 seconds.
Big dive. Big dive. That's what we've got to do. That's what we've got to do today. We need to be aggressive from here on out if we want to get anything out of this race. And that was on our championship rival as well. That's big. Still lap 420. Still time to go. Bit too far back here. On Renassani. That exit's pretty good though. Up the inside. Oh, lovely. That's what I'm talking about right there. This is what I'm talking about. What AI percent at 110. We're on max AI. 2 positions gained on the first lap back. Let's try and get some more. Come on. No DRS for a few laps, of course. I think lap 6 it will be activated. Dennis Hauger leads so far, though. We've got the slipstream on Roman Starnick down towards turn 1. He covers off the inside. We'll stay in that slipstream. Yellow flags out on track. And we're not going to be able to overtake him again, are we, because of the yellow flags? Who's slow? What the hell is going on? Bro.
That move was illegal.
This AI, man. This AI is insane. Where is Kushmini? Dude, go past me! Go past!
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, watch your pace. We've been informed the safety car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stock vehicles on the track.
This AI is going to be the death of me. They are going to be the death of me. Let's just get the medium tires to the end. Let's go on the medium tires to the end. This is insane.
Negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Unbelievable, man. There's no way this is happening. What is going on? Oh my God. The new AI update is so good. Yeah, take back everything I said. I take everything back. I'm deleting that video tonight. As soon as I finish this stream, that video's going private. That video never happened. Fuck's sake, man.
Ayumu's coming in for his stop.
Oh no, I forgot about this bit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. We're gonna get held in the pits, aren't we?
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go.
How are we
Perfect
not
job on the
last?
turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Pit strategy complete. See
What
these
the
tyres
fuck is this race, man? What is this race? How are we not last? This is unbelievable what I'm witnessing. Got rid of the pen, though? Yeah, again. Bro, our penalty points will be racking up after this. Oh my God. This has just been a disaster from start to finish. We're qualified on pole position, and it's just been a disaster ever since. And we're only on lap 6. We've had 2 safety cars. I hate it here, man. I really hate it here. Fast tonight? No, I'm good. Thank you, though. This game has jump scared me enough so far. Lost 20 seconds in the pits. Yeah, thank God it's a safety car, huh? Thank God it's a safety car. Well, we're going to have to get aggressive again, aren't we? Annoyingly. Bro, can't wait for that finale. Dude, in 24 hours, I'm going to be having the time of my life. As soon as that Abu Dhabi race finishes. Oh, boy. I'm excited. I'm excited. How many rounds are left? 2 after this one. We've got Monza in Abu Dhabi tomorrow, and then that'll be it. F2 will be done. F2 will be done. And boy, I can't wait. The cars are honestly quite fun to drive, but man. It's just bizarre sometimes. Absolutely bizarre. Did you do F3 before this? There's no F3 in the game. And I doubt there probably will be, to be honest with you, but never know. I was going to comment what you've done this series, confirmed it's a no. Yeah, honestly, F2 career kind of mid, to be honest with you, and I'm being generous. F2 career is very mid compared to F1 career. But, alas, tomorrow will be the final day. And then we can look ahead to Bahrain on Monday. I tried to career starting that too, but it's such a snooze fest. There's just not much to do, that's a problem. Like, if you look at the depth of F1 career, there's a lot more to it than F2. This kind of sucks. Julia coming in with the 8-month Twitch Prime. Thank you much, Julia, for the 8 months. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get a salute spin chat to welcome Julia into Vince fan for the 8 months. Appreciate it, Julia. Thank you. But tomorrow won't be anxious anymore. Yep, it'll all be over. Right. Here we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 7 of 20. Thank God it wasn't 100% career. Yeah, imagine. 13 laps to go. Let's get some moves done. We've got to get back into the top 10 ASAP. I'll tell you what, Halka got a really good restart there, looking at the map. We said last to first, not first to last. I know. I'm dyslexic, okay? That's my excuse. Thought you guys said first to last. It's on me. It's my bad.
Brilliant. Nice move. Keep going.
Okay. Okay. Don't mind if I do. That could have been career defining. I would have deleted the game. I think Maloney locked up a little bit. Kind of just swept up the inside. No complaints from me. Frederick Vessi's done in P16, by the way. Literally, almost everyone who qualified quite high is quite low right now. Other than Porsche, I believe. I think Porsche's in second, but that's it. DRS won't be active until lap 9. Made up 1 position since the restart. And there's someone heading to the pits. Who's that? Why are you pitting? Jack Crawford into the pits. What are you doing? Maybe he's got wind damage. Oh man, it's sliding like crazy. What's that difficulty? 110. We're at max AI right now.
Okay, Arthur. Let's try and climb up the order.
See ya!
Push, push.
No, this is the point where you back out, mate. Please. Thank you. He's 16 now. White solo down. Too much happened. Way too much happened. Smash, thanks for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in as well. Don't forget, if you guys are new here and you're enjoying the race, enjoying the stream, make sure to smash that follow button. Tomorrow will be the season finale of F2. Well, we've got Monza and Abu Dhabi, and that'll be it. After that, we'll be deciding which F1 team we race in for our first F1 season. Still P16 right now. DRS is now enabled.
0.1 seconds.
Halfway through the race now. Still got a way to go to get that top 10. We're flying. Yeah, we're making some moves. We've got quite a bit to do. Trying to get our foot down. Lock in time, it really is. We really got to lock in here. too far back to move through here, though. Frederick Bestie in P15 right now. Can we still at the inside? Not there. Come on, man. Come on.
Tyre condition still looking.
This is getting frustrating. I can feel the frustration building. Oh my god. I'm just trying to get some sort of different exit. But it's not happening at the moment. It ain't going my way. Get that slipstream. DRS is active as well. That's not a bad run. Here we go. That was a good run out the last couple of corners. Bestie defending hard on that inside. I want to go around the outside, but I want to go to the back of Jack Doohan. Around the outside we go, Frederick Bestie. There's one more. There's one more. Can we try and hook around the outside of Jack Doohan here? Worth a go. And we've got a great exit as well. Out of turn 3. We're just keeping our front wing alongside. And we have to force our way through on Jack Doohan. Lovely exit. Out of turn 3. And the move was made by the time we get to the end of the straight. Gorgeous. Very, very good. There's 2 position gains in 1 lap there. That's what we need to do. That's what we've got to try and keep pulling up the back here. There's Jayan Daruvula in P10 right now. So he's in the points as it stands. Not by much, but it is a point. Every point counts. At the moment, we're getting 0, so still with work to do. I feel like these next 9 laps are going to fly by. Put up, banana. Here we go, into the back. Couple of corners we go then. Another nice run as we close up that gap to Correa. So that slips him all the way down again. Trying to go around the outside of Juan Manuel Correa around the outside. We go at turn 1. Who's got the grip? We're just hanging around the outside still as we head through turn 2. And in turn 3, we try and go deep on the outside of turn 2. And up the inside we go by the time we get to turn 3. And that's the position on Correa into 13th place now. Still making some moves. Not too bad, Chip Banana. Hope you're good, mate. Still working our way forwards. Have to back off quite a bit there. Oh man, they're slow through here, aren't they? They are slow through here. Correa's still sticking close to us. Is this second race? Yep. Yeah, this is the second race. Finished P... Shit, what was it? 6, I think it was. The sprint race. In Belgium, we finished P17 in the sprint race and P2 in the feature. Okay, they're terrible out of the banking. Absolutely terrible. Trying to go around the outside here. Just got to watch our braking again. Nicely done around the outsides.
Nice work, mate.
Another position gain, P12. Running out of laps though, lap 13 and 20 now. We're getting towards the late stages. We're creeping through the field. But we need to get past Aravala. And ideally, if we can, get past Porsche as well. But I don't know how much we can do. Our tyres feel good for now, but I don't know how long they're going to feel good for. Girona 1-0. Oh, good. What difficulty AI is this? 110. We're on max AI. Are Ra still playing a strong team? Or do we feel a bit of a weaker team? How do we line up? We get another exit here. Not bad.
We're starting to catch the car.
Have a final sector.
To look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Oh my god. It brakes on the apex as well? What is this? What am I watching? After turn 3. Come on, man. Lap 14 and 20. I did bend, yeah. AOB always be slowing down at turn 1. Yep. There we go. Up the insides. There she goes. I think they lift before that corner as well, which just slows them down even more. And in the banking, they lift a little bit too, so... I don't know why they're slow through some corners, but... they are. There's P11, though. Almost back in that top 10. Where is Porsche, though? I think Porsche is in P6. Yeah, yes, Victor Martin's in P9, so... that does mean Porsche's in P6, which isn't ideal. Let's see if we can try and get past our championship rival. Jehan Deruvala first. Top 8 maybe on the cards. I think it is. But we've got to try and get past Deruvala first, which will be tough. 21.6, that's our personal best of the race so far. Lap 15 to 20. We're into the final 5, ladies and gentlemen. We're into the final 5. And we've got to make some big moves here. And we need them sooner rather than later. We've got to maximize our points from this. Oh my god, the river nearly went on the grass there. What the fuck? Come on. Oh, that's a little bit deep. Yeah, these tires wearing down. I'm not getting the grip on the exits anymore. I can feel the rear tires just spinning up every time I try and put my foot down. DRS wide open. Too far back at turn 1, aren't we? Gap's coming down, but it's just not enough. It's not good. Come on. Can we try and get the X out of turn 3, maybe? Try and cut it back. Tried to get the throttle early, but the back end just kicked around on me. Apparently it wasn't a very big crash from what I heard. Apparently it was a very, very minor crash, but there was no... Lewis Hamilton was perfectly fine after. It wasn't a big one. DRS wide open, come on. I thought it was big. No, it wasn't. It was in Sector 3 in Spain, and Sector 3 is not a very quick sector, so... From the reports that are coming out, apparently it was a minor crash. Did a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy, apparently. Go for a dive. Gotta make sure we're within the right sort of distance for it, though. Again, we're still not really close enough here. Or maybe we are, I don't know, let's see. Ruvala's looking for a move as well on Victor Martin, but... Around the outside, maybe? No. No way through. Time's ticking. Lap count's rising. We're on lap 17 and 20. We're kind of just stuck here at the moment. What the fuck was that? It just turned into me. Nah, you want to play like this, Jehan?
Okay, Arthur. Deruvala.
You want to play like this?
Come on, push hard. We don't want to let this hold us up too long, so do your best to get past and get on with the race. Oh, mate, you made that look easy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice work.
That's what I thought. Know your place. Know your place. Into the points we go. It wants to play like that? I'll play like that. No problem. Didn't get the arrest, though, damn. Should do now, though. Next lap will be lap 18 to 20. We are in the points now. Struggling a little bit for grip on the outsides. Come on. We are going to have a cockpit view as well for this lap. Oh, buddy.
Right, the gap's a teammate ahead of us. 2.4 seconds.
Why does it say the teammate? Not your teammate.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Is this Monaco? No, this is Hanoi. Nicely done. Come on. Closing up to the back of Victor Martin. I don't see Porsche. Where is he? There he is. He's in P6. I don't think we can catch him. I don't think we can catch him. I strongly prefer cockpit view, to be honest. To be fair, cockpit view is actually not too bad in F2. In F1, I don't like it. But in F2, it's not bad. Arsenal 1-0. Nice. Who scored? Pretty bad. We're even 1-0 down, to be fair, but... Here we go. On to lap 19, ladies and gentlemen. Penultimate lap of this race. Come on. Round 10 on we go. Can we try and score one more position out of this? Maybe another if we can. Who scored, Michael? See if we're back at the end of the straight. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm pushing him through these damn corners, man. Come on. We have to send it, aren't we? Gonna have to send it. Jorginho pen. Oh, okay. That's how we're doing goals against Girona. We have to do penalties. Oh, buddy. We might be cooked. This is it. Final lap. Next time around. That's not a bad exit, that, to be fair. How's the banking? Banking's pretty good as well. Here we go. On Victor Martin. Can we try and force the inside line? A little bit too far back to go on the inside here. Victor Martin covers the inside. Can we try and go lay on the brakes around the outside? He's still just holding the inside at the moment, and we do go around the outside of Victor Martin. Into P9 we go. Can we maybe try and get another position out of this? Maybe. Zandvoort's impossible to overtake for me, but I have no squad whatsoever. It is a tricky track to overtake at. There's not a lot of overtaking opportunities either. We're doing our best with limited resources, basically. What's the AI percent? 110. Up the AI. Oh, up the inside here, maybe. Fittipaldi just was a bit brave on the brakes than we were. I think that might be the last opportunity, maybe, unless we can try and engineer something out on the final bit of a stretch here. Yeah, too far back. I think P9 it is, ladies and gentlemen. Unless something happens in these last couple corners, I think P9 is what it's going to be, which is very disappointing as we get all out of shape into the chicane. Almost sideways on the entry there. And I think that'll be curtains then. Around the final couple corners we go. I mean, we recovered from last to P9. It's not too bad. But man, we should never have been in this position in the first place. Down the final stretch we go then. Théo Porsche, I think, finishes in P6 and we finish P9 for ourselves. The only benefit from that race was that the Riddler didn't score points. That's the only W from that race. But finishing P9 is bitterly, bitterly disappointing. Especially after starting on pole position. We should have got a lot more out of that, so... tough weekend, but I think we extend our championship lead. I think. 2-1 Arsenal? Bloody hell, okay.
Well, it's the team's local track.
Ah, man. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very interesting race. A very, very interesting race. We had a lot of safety cars in that one. We had a lot of big battles going on. We did the moves we could. But, yeah, P9 was the best we could show for it, so...
And look at that. They're
man.
out onto the podium now. Great race from the MP Motorsport team, and I'm very happy to see them up there on the top.
Is the Overstreet an F2 car? But it's the F1 car. I find it harder, to be honest with you. Ranieri scored, did he? Oh, what a goat. What a man. He genuinely is our best backup to Saka. Genuinely. He's not even like a winger as his natural position. But he's generally our best alternative to Saka. What up, Pites? How you doing, man? GG's Deltas. 52,000 going to 5 people. Not as many points on that one, to be fair, compared to sprint race. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. And there are the point scorers from this weekend. So, to be fair, we do extend our championship lead. However, it's only by 2 points. It's only by 2 points. This is the point scorers over the entire weekend. Dennis Helger picks up the most amount of points. I'll tell you what, Richard for sure as well. Of all people doing really well there, getting 23 points over the weekend. Hadjar getting 10 in each race. He gets 20 for the weekend too. Novlak with 18. Iwasa with 12. Porsche with 8. And ourselves with 8 as well. Daruvula only gets 6 points this weekend. So all the championship contenders kind of struggling this weekend overall, aren't they? Kind of struggling. Benavides in 9th. Behrman in 10th with 5. And we've got Duhan, Fittipaldi both getting 4. Vesti and Martin picking up 2 and 1 respectively as well. There are the feature race results, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis Helger picks up the full house of points. He had a great race today here in Netherlands. He picks up the win and the fast lap and gets 26 points for his efforts as well. Clement Novalak, which I'm pretty sure his first podium of the season there as well, in 2nd place for sure. In 3rd, Iwasa with a good race finally as well. He gets a P4. Hadjar, Porsche in the top 6 with Benavides, Fittipaldi, Leclerc and Martin in that top 10. Jehan Daruvula didn't pick up any points in this race, which is good to see. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then, ladies and gentlemen. And we do extend our championship lead. Even though it's not the way we wanted it to, we do extend our championship lead. The gap going into this weekend was 3 points. But now it's 5. So it's something at least. It's something at least. It probably should have been a lot more today. But it is what it is. The gap between ourselves and Porsche now 16 points as well. Dennis Hauger slowly climbing up there as well. Maybe he could be a dark horse in the last couple of races. But 55 points down right now is going to be tough for him to recover. Vesti and P5 at the moment, 135. Then we've got Martin, Duan, for sure, Iwasa, and Kushmaini all in the top 10 as well. Right. Let's have a look. No way City are losing to Bruges, bro. Oh, boy. Let's have a look at this turn 1. What happened here? Let's go on board with Vesti, maybe. I mean, we just get clumped on the insides. Wait, did we even make contact? Yeah, we did, to be fair. Yeah, it's kind of on me, isn't it? The absolute car park here, though. Oh my god. The safety car just overtook them all casually. Oh my god, what an absolute mess. Oh man. Well, I mean, I'll take it, I guess. I mean, we didn't lose too many positions from it. We ended up going down to P5, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's on us, isn't it? We was in a 3 wide, so I was trying to leave space for the outside guy, but then maybe just closed up way too much to Porsche on the inside there as well. I mean, it did tweak left a little bit, but I did not leave anywhere near enough room there, did I? I did not leave anywhere near enough room. I mean, I kind of had to reverse, really. I had no choice. I was stuck on the inside, so I had to reverse. But yeah, kind of on me, that one. Kind of on me. Trying to leave space on the outside for Vesti. Kind of forgot that, I think, the inside guy. I thought we got hit from behind, to be honest with you, but yeah. So how did Jack Duan get a 10-second penalty then? Why did Duan get 10 seconds? Was it because of that? Because we touched right there. I guess so. Because there was nothing else. I mean, I was expecting my 10-second penalty for causing a collision with Porsche, but it was with Duan. So... yeah, I don't know. And Daravala was just stuck in it, wasn't he? What are you doing, bro? Oh my god. It's because you reversed? I'm pretty sure if you look back at the stream, I think it said 10-second penalty for a collision with Duan. And he got a 10-second penalty for the same thing. Actually, we can have a look at the race director. Incidents. Severe collision with Duan. And severe collision with Leclerc. 10-second penalty each, yeah. Oh, yeah, that ignoring yellow flag thing. Bro, what lap was that again? That was literally like a few laps later, I'm pretty sure. I think it was this one, maybe? Oh, yeah, everyone started slowing up here. And then we got the illegal overtake for overtaking under yellows. And then I tried to get the position back, but they wouldn't overtake me. Like, look, I moved to the left to let them go, and they just don't go. And then I get a penalty for it. Like, I was trying to let them go, but it wouldn't let me. And I'm pretty sure a safety car came out because of that as well. Oh, Kushmani was also off the track too, so... yeah. That's how we got another 10-second after that, was because we overtook on the yellow flags. That's fair enough. But I tried to let them by, and then they just wouldn't go past me. So, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And this is on 110 AI? Yeah. Yeah, it is. But yeah, that's, that was a pretty hectic start to the race, wasn't it? A very hectic start to the race. Oh, man. Unfortunately, we're doing a bit of racecraft in that. Not a surprise, because we had 20 seconds of penalties overall. But, yeah, going from last to, was it P9 in the end? It's not too bad. Or P8 was it, maybe? Either way. Not too bad overall. Not too bad. Have you witnessed the Neto Masterclass? I have not yet, no. I will observe it after. Is he starting today? No way, not Neto's finally playing a game for Arsenal. I've not actually seen the team sheet, so... for a quick look. Asna. Oh my god, Norberto Neto is actually playing a game of football for us. I cannot believe it. Sterling, Trossard, Ranieri up top. Wow, what a horrific duo for Ranieri to play with. Marino, Jorginho, Odegaard midfield. That midfield is about as versatile as my nan. Calafiori, Gabriel, Kivigor, Thomas Partey at right back. That's great. And Norberto Neto in goal. Lovely. He's fucking lucky that he missed the ball, to be honest. I've not seen anything of it, so I'm going to watch the second half, thankfully. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen. Well, then, that will do us for tonight. A couple of pretty interesting races there. We managed to, somehow, after all that, increase our championship lead. It was 3 points going into today's race, and now it's 5 points. That's something. What the fuck was that? Yo, why is someone shining a light outside my house? What is that? Bro, are you seeing that? Or I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but... I know. Check weather. Good shout, actually, while we're here. Good shout. Fully dry, no problem. It was my mum. She was taking the dogs out to do their bathroom stuff. And she was shining her torch into my window. She's a fucking troll, bro, I swear. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. That will do us for tonight, then. And that means tomorrow, with a 5-point lead in the championship, we can try and hopefully extend that in Monza and Abu Dhabi tomorrow. But, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be for tomorrow's stream. W mum, yep, doing what she does best. It's those Russian antics she's got. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, then, that'll wrap us up for the night. So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, will be the season finale in F2. We'll be doing Monza tomorrow, and we'll be doing Abu Dhabi tomorrow as well. We'll start at 5 o'clock UK time, as always. He decided to be on Nana, was in the middle of nowhere, and Benjamin shot past me and nearly saved it with his hand outside of the box. Oh my god. He's lucky he let it go then, to be fair. Or missed it. Nice to know we've got 2 reliable goalkeepers. What time? 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock UK time, as always. We always go live at 5 p.m. unless I say differently on Discord. I always update my schedule on Discord, so. PSV have just scored 3 in 10 minutes. Now it's 3-2. Jesus Christ. Mad game over there, huh? Right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go raid someone, shall we? Let's see who's allowed to say hello to. We have got Mina live right now. We've got Ticker live. We've got Scott live. Should we say hello to Scott? I need to have some words with him after what happened in what's it called? In Imola. We're going to have a big conversation, me and Scott. That's for sure. All right, we're going to raid over to Mr. Scott Taylor UK, previously known as F1 Scott. I'm sure you guys remember him as. He's currently doing a league race right now as well, so we'll go and see how he's getting on and show him our support in his league race and make sure that he doesn't twat anyone as a back marker, you know? Scott, if you're watching this back, I remember. I don't forget. I don't forget. All my social medias, ladies and gentlemen, are in the chat. Twitter, Instagram, Discord, all in the chat right now. For those on TikTok, click the link in my bio. That takes to all my social medias as well. But do jump in on our Discord if you haven't already. It's where we get announcements when we go live. There's a schedule so you can see what we're doing what day. And, of course, you can hang out with me and all the other viewers on Discord as well. So do jump in on the Discord if you haven't already. I'll be back with you guys tomorrow for the F2 season finale in Monza and Abu Dhabi. Can we secure the F2 championship with Arthur Leclerc? 5 points is the gap right now. 5 damn points. Can we try and secure it in the final 2 races? Until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, fantastic rest of your night, and I'll see you guys ready for the finale, 5 UK time, tomorrow evening. Bye-bye.